I'm live. Let's see. Let's see if it
Okay.
worked. Let's see if it
Let's
worked.
see if it
Let's
functioned.
see if it works as intended.
Did it? Did it? Did it? Did it? Did it work?
I
Did
don't
it work?
know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah,
There
yeah,
we
it's live.
go.
It's live. It's
Okay.
live.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Check it out.
I gotta mute that there. Just getting chat stuff ready. Hopefully, fuck. What is it? You guys have your browsers crash on you when you're like looking at a YouTube live stream chat?
Yeah.
Nope.
I've had my entire computer freak out doing that recently.
I've had the site itself like say, yeah, we have a problem, but I've never had the whole browser crash.
When I've been streaming lately, my chat will it'll tell me about 5 times a stream. Chat disconnected, reconnecting, reconnected. There's no point. It's so weird.
YouTube streaming is very good and very awesome.
It very works. It very much function with
It's
no issue.
epic.
It's incredible. Oh my god. Lord grant me the serenity.
What's going on, chat? Can I get a freaking Ayo?
Don't give him an AO. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't
do
Too
it.
late.
Actually,
No
do
shit!
Typing it before you
do a
anything.
do a
Oh.
lowercase AO. I think that's a fair middle ground.
No. I mean, okay, fine. Lowercase works. Whatever.
Thank
I
you.
guess.
Thank you.
You're not
All
welcome.
right, how's everyone doing? Thank you for waiting so patiently for us to be live. I know we're a couple minutes late. That's my bad. That's my fault. I was too busy playing Angry Birds.
That's what it was? I guess that makes sense or something.
I'm a big Angry Bird head.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a big Angry Bird enjoyer. What can I say?
I'm an Angry Bird enthusiast, some might say.
If you asked around, if you took a survey would say Damian Lee likes Angry Birds.
Survey says? Oh, he loves it.
Survey says that's what survey says.
Survey might need to stop doing that.
Anyway, hello everyone. I'll rattle off some names. Just in the top chat, we are sitting at 390 of our closest friends and family, including
Love you all.
Nifty, Adrian. It's just zoom in. Icy Cream, Tokabeat, Stewart,
Dude kisser.
Dude Kisser, Mike
Ooh,
May,
dude kisser.
Build dummy. How you doing? Abby Joe.
the underscore.
microwave.
Yeah, I just saw that too. Anyway, we don't really have a docket. I'm the one who's prepared the docket, and I didn't, so everyone can say I'm lazy in chat. But we have
Wow.
stories and confessions listed here, and I really like the wombo combo of this being posted 11 hours ago, and then this being posted 4 hours ago. So
No,
11
you
hours
aren't an
ago,
asshole.
am I the asshole for not giving up my husband's seat on a plane? 7 hours later, petition to ban all "Am I the asshole for not giving up my seat on a plane" posts. No, you aren't the asshole.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be something people post all the time on there.
That's
I
the
said
that's
no.
the petty kind of drama I like, though.
It's fun.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I like a little pettiness as a treat.
Just as a treat,
Just
I
a-
indulge.
Just a little bit. Before we get started, because I do want to say, like, I do want us to have a little conversational. What is everyone playing recently? What's been your guys' go-to?
Marvel Rivals.
I've been really huge on Marvel Rivals as well. I've been into Marvel Rivals.
I'm kind of shocked because it didn't seem like you were too into it at first.
I didn't like the beta, but
Mm.
this has been fun.
You know, I'm just excited to get to play Indiana Jones and the Great Circle this evening or tomorrow.
Was it?
I'm looking forward to that one.
Is it a great circle?
I mean, it's pretty big. I mean, I'd call it great personally, even though I have not played the game yet. So who knows? It could be really tiny, just cool, you know? They could use great in a different context.
Got you.
I just want to
to
beat up people, you know. As in, I think it sounds like a lot of fun punching people.
That's the new like really high quality one that's coming out, right?
Yeah, that first person by that first
Machine
person
Games.
Yeah, Machine Games and Bethesda, or rather published by Bethesda, developed
Yeah,
by
they just
Machine
slapped
Games.
their names on it. They didn't do
Yeah.
shit. Fuck
They'll
Bethesda.
just throw their fucking names on anything these days.
You
Yeah.
know what?
I did not know this, by the way, Zach, for you, because I think you'll find it interesting. I did not know. I just automatically assume every game is made in Unreal 5 these days. So I guess the reason this game functions properly on release is it's because it's id Tech 7, which is the Doom Eternal engine. So hey, what do you know? An engine that is finalized.
Yeah, that game runs very well.
Thank goodness.
You know what else? I think what came out recently, and I don't know if it's going to be worth the money or not. That remake of the Thing video game.
Oh,
that came out very recently.
I hear it's really cool and awesome so far. Well, okay, I can't say so far. It's a remake, but $30, okay. People seem to love it. I will say that. It looks really cool.
Bring back movie tie-in games.
Dude,
Please.
movie tie-in games are fire. What was your guy? I
Remaster
know Rob has been playing a bunch of them on his channel. He did Monster House.
Oh god, that one rules. I'm just saying now, Monster House as a tie-in game is so fun. I called it I call a lot of games Baby's First Resident Evil, but that's like Baby's First Resident Evil 4.
What other movie tie-in games? If there was a modern movie tie-in game, Oppenheimer. And it's just like it's just heavy rain.
It's heavy rain. Yeah, it's identical shot for shot. You just hit X to progress.
Man, I feel like there was a movie recently that I was like, "Oh, dude, that would be an awesome movie tie. I'd love a movie tie-in Transformers 1 game."
Oh yeah, absolutely. What about Hundreds of Beavers, man?
Hundreds of I mean that. Yeah,
it's like an arcade beat 'em up.
I mean, they are making a game of that, so
they are making a game of it. I'm excited.
I still need to watch Hundreds of Beavers. I haven't watched it.
Yes, you do, dude. Hey, it's on YouTube for free.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What is it gonna? Is it not free? It's gonna charge me my time.
Yes, it will, and you won't want a second back.
So we're gonna go right into this one. We're gonna scroll down and
let's dive in heads first.
Yeah, we're gonna dive in. Scariest stories. Try not to get scared.
Try not to get scared. What?
Have you not seen those TikToks where it's like a scariest stories? Try not to get scared.
No.
And it's like, oh boy, I can't wait to do this. Fuck you, said my friend who was actually the fuck you guy.
I'm so excited for the movie, I said with excitement.
Yeah.
Little did I know, it was a feature starring the creature.
Yeah, it was a feature.
I see what we're talking about. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
They sound fun. I don't want to get attached to any TikToks or anything since we're going to lose that in about a month.
No. I'll make a call.
Damien's going to make a call and absolutely save TikTok once and for all.
Yeah.
You know a guy? Like you know
I know
dude?
the guy. I know Johnny TikTok.
Jonathan A.
While
TikTok.
you're finding a post, I'll get to some of the super chats. Real quick.
Please do.
Supers.
Henjo with the $1.99. We love Robin. The Trash Wizard with $2. Oh my God, there's Boys Live on my phone.
Boys.
That's right. We're everywhere. Worldwide.
Boys Live.
Satan with the $2. Hey yo.
Hey, what's up, man?
Alexander Filarski with the $2. Who is the bigger Lego maniac, Zach or Jack? Well, Jack isn't here to defend himself, so I'll say no.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, the commercial wasn't Jack the Lego maniac; it was Zach the Lego maniac. So that's all I'm saying.
That's a good point.
And tracks again with the $5. Oppenheimer as a game would be a 1v1 fighting game.
You go around like punching people.
Oppenheimer throwing hands. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Dog bless. So glad to have you all here.
I got two good ones here. Two good subreddits. I got Neighbors from Hell and Tales from Your Server, a classic for the live streams.
Oh yeah, Tales from Your Server is definitely a certified classic.
From my server?
Yeah.
Here we got
It's
this
more
first
likely
one.
than
This
you
one
think.
seems awesome. Can't eat
boy.
to-go orders as dine-in.
Okay.
All right, boys. We're gonna pick straws from a hat, and Robin, you got the funniest straw, so you'll go first.
All right, I got the funny
The
straw.
silliest straw.
Sorry, I had to get that one out. Last night, I was managing small restaurant. Okay, got hit with 2 big rushes because of a Christmas parade. Lots of to-go orders and dine-ins. Anyways, can you zoom in just a teeny?
I was about to do it, and I didn't want to throw you off.
Anyways, a customer calls, places a to-go order, but when arriving, decide they want to dine in. The order's already packed up and waiting behind the bar. Our owner doesn't allow people to eat to-go orders as dine-in. We have 18 tables and a bar. We're not a large restaurant. I go over and explain the owner's rule. The lady seems to understand it's taking the table from the server, and I can't go over the owner's decision. If the owner wasn't ready, then I could have had the kitchen prepare the order to dine in. But alas, it is too late. Customers said they were going to place an additional order as dine-in, which was fine. A little later, the server asked the guest if they would like the to-go tab. Wow, I don't know why I couldn't parse that one in my brain. Would like the to-go tab transferred with their dine-in tab, or to pay the bar separately for the to-go food. They refuse to pay for the to-go food. So once again, I go over to the table, explain, no, you have to pay for both orders or we will cancel the dine-in order.
Fire.
The older woman, yeah, right. This is weird.
I think she wanted. So I think she just wanted to dine in, and decided at the last second.
I've been there before, but generally I just I ask. If I get told no, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I just go.
But as it says there, like, that's what she did. But she doesn't seem to clock that, like, that throws a wrench in the entire restaurant's operation.
Yeah, most people don't really seem to take into account how the restaurant functions or how
goes,
everybody does
why
their
not?
jobs.
Give me this table right here. Slaps the table like 3 times.
Most people
Why not?
I mean, okay, not to be fair, that's not how that works. A lot of people don't understand. They'll go into like a restaurant and go, well, we've been waiting for 20 minutes, but I see like 8 empty tables. I'm like, that's not how this works. God damn it. They're working on other things. Just chill. It'll be fine.
And with the day and age we live in with DoorDash and shit.
Oh my God. So much more to keep track of.
Yeah.
The older woman at the table proceeds to fuss me out. How they're being punished, blah, blah, blah. I really don't have time to argue or even bother to threaten to call the police for the order that was already made. I reiterated either they pay for both tabs or they leave. She snapped that we weren't the only place to eat around here. I just said okay, and they left. I canceled the dine-in order and comped the to-go order. I've never heard of any restaurant allowing guests to eat to-go orders as dine-in. I'm sure some places must allow it, but none I'm familiar with. Then again, I've never had the audacity to try. Any ideas on how to handle this better while following the owner's rule and being sympathetic towards the guest? No.
You recommend they eat somewhere else.
Yeah, you go to McDonald's, or you know what? No, go somewhere good.
I would go, I understand that you want to dine in, and we are honored, truly humbled by your that you want to, bless us with your patronage. However, don't work that way.
I thank you so much, but you need to move on.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen.
I'd actually love to show you our curbside special. It's when you get in your car and go somewhere else. Leave.
Have you tried the get the fuck out of here special? It's free. It's free.
Arby's?
Yeah, Arby's.
Let's see the comments.
Yeah, what do they say?
They aren't guests. They are takeout orders. They just didn't want to tip, but still wanted table service.
Ah, you know what? Yeah, prepay so you don't have to do the tip portion.
Yeah.
I've ranted a bunch about tipping in the past, but that's just lame. Come on. If that's what you're doing, fuck off. Damn. Didn't even think about that.
No, that didn't even cross my mind.
That's actually
that's because we're not
exactly
going into
what it is.
restaurants doing with that in mind, right?
Yeah, we're normal-ish.
We're normal.
I just don't tip. No, just kidding.
I just don't do that, man. How dare you?
Listen, all I'm saying is if you want to get paid more, maybe you should work somewhere where they pay you more.
Maybe you should just get more money, I guess.
If you want this tip, I'm going to rip the order kiosk off the floor.
If you want this tip, you have to kiss my nugget.
You want this $8.50, you got to earn it.
I don't want to earn it. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. I always love starting with tales from your server.
It's such a great, like, horrible stuff. We have a bidet? Question mark. Sorry, fellas.
Excuse me. What?
Question? How do you not know what? Oh, okay.
At the restaurant? Or
Sorry, fellas. This one's mine.
All right.
As
right,
the
man.
resident. Sorry, do you boys own a bidet?
Oh, the whole house is
I
full
own
of
a
bidets.
bidet.
Yeah, we have
I
bidets.
fucking
You
hate
guys have
not having my
bidets?
bidet.
Yeah, of course we do. What do we look like to
we
you?
can talk about it. Yay!
How do you aim your bidet, Damien?
You do a little ass dance and shake your hips back and forth.
Oh man. What?
What I do is I arch way forward, put both hands on the door, and just let it go.
Try to get the bullseye up in there, man. You're leaning forward like you're that fucking Dave and Bust. No, like that carnival game on the
Yeah.
boardwalk, with the
Yeah.
squirt guns. You get
Yeah. And I'm like, win your prize. Like, I'm like,
how many tickets?
oh god. And then I just sit
Jeez.
there and I drip dry and I go, oh. I just let it-
Oh,
I wish I had the heated.
Oh,
air.
yeah.
Oh my god, I would never leave.
what a fun turn of events.
I'm gonna
I
feel like a
despise being
caveman.
on a
I feel like
trip.
I feel like a caveman with my no different water temperature bidet, my fucking $20 at Target bidet.
I feel like a caveman, like when I'm on vacation and
Oh my
there's no
God.
bidet in the hotel room, and I fucking hate.
And you have to
It's
wipe
awful.
manually, and you're like, oh god.
And you know it's not all gone. You
You
know
know.
it's not all gone.
I'm just gonna take
It
a
doesn't
shower
matter how well
afterwards.
you wipe.
What the fuck are we talking about, man?
Sorry,
This is
I'm just saying,
ridiculous.
I've become so used
Is that
to
what
having a
happened
bidet
when
in
you
my
guys
everyday life.
visited?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Couldn't help but walk around Disney thinking, you know what? There's probably still some shit. in
You're like,
there."
I got shit ass right now.
God damn it!
That's why you went on Pirates, ass aimed at the fucking.
Absolutely. That's why he got yelled at.
Shit in his ass, boys. Fucking pirates are talking to me, man.
Dude, I love it when McShitty says that line. It's such a good part of the ride. I fucking hate it here. Woo! Okay.
Anyways, we have a bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's this super annoying and rude couple at this restaurant, right? They're finally finished eating, thank God. And the wife is standing by the door, arms crossed, waiting for her husband, who is apparently taking forever in the bathroom.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Happens.
boy.
It does happen.
Probably playing Temple Run.
Lost track of time in there, dude.
Yeah. Or sorry, kids, Subway Surfers, whatever. The
Right.
fuck that is.
We're all standing there
Subway.
blinking in confusion, but chuckle politely like, oh, haha, cool. But this guy, he doubles down. He launches into this whole TED talk about how on the East Coast, bidets are everywhere and how it's always so refreshing to find one. That's when it hits us. This man, this legend, straight up grabbed the hose we use to clean the floors, the one connected to the tank, and hosed his ass down in the bathroom.
Hey, look, man. That's called ingenuity.
It's called taking initiative.
We're trying not to lose it as he's over here beaming like he just discovered plumbing. Meanwhile, I'm mentally drafting the do not use as bidet sign for the hose.
Man, in Finland, they're all on like a hose with a little spray nozzle. None of them are
like
attached to the
some-
toilet.
There's some places where the bathrooms are very strange. I think in Germany they have the poop shelf.
Where you poop on the shelf?
Yeah, fucking Elf on the Shelf is so American. Poop on the shelf.
Poop in the hoop? What the fuck?
Yeah, the toilet could be a hoop.
No, I'm
I
pretty
guess
sure.
you could do that, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I thought it was Germany that has the shelf, the poop shelf.
Hey, any
What?
Germans in chat want to, enlighten us on what the hell Damien's talking about? Please.
Damien's gaslighting us.
These-
No, I swear to God, it's real.
you sure? I'm not gonna Google those words. I feel like that would be a bad idea.
I think the reason it exists is because of the concept. It's like supposed to like protect your ass from like the backsplash of dropping a big log in the toilet. I think that's why it exists.
No, I can understand that. That makes sense.
From dropping a huge freaking log.
What is wrong with us this week?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
It's either that or it's like they're looking at it to see if it's healthy. Like they stand and they go,
Yeah. Did that? So wait, in this story, did the guy say that? Was it the West or the East Coast? He said that you're supposed to find bidets all over the place.
He said bidets are plentiful in the East Coast.
Is that even remotely true? Because I don't know if they're
Yeah, I don't know
plentiful
what he
in the
means.
United States at all. Like,
Now, if he meant like the East, like over on the other side of the planet, yeah, they're probably more common over there.
The thing,
they're more common in civilized countries, you know.
I honestly, when I hear
Oh, weird. Now, oh, okay, he's muted. I was like, I hear Robin in his room, but I don't hear him here.
Yeah, sorry, Mike's looking for a spare interface. Did we disconnect completely, or
my
think
mixer
we're-
crashed. My mixer crashed. It should be back on. It should be back on.
Oh, okay. I was very, very confused. I
should
figured it
be-
was something like that, though.
It should be running again. My mixer totally shit the bed.
Yeah, I told people to refresh if you don't see it.
Refresh and hope to God.
All right, we're
folks.
back. We got people saying
Satan
we're back.
super
we're
chatted
back.
Okay,
and
okay,
crashed
good.
our stream, by the way.
Was it Satan again? God dang it! What?
Satan donated a fat 20 and crashed the stream.
Damn, Satan! What'd you do
Right.
that for? Thank
We
you.
also got 17 DKK from Limited Tortilla. Don't spend it all in one place.
Zombie Perk with a 5. Damien is my favorite. Thank you. There's 6 comments all agreeing. They all agree. No, it's like 4 of them say Zach.
Sucker!
Then $2 from
And
Trash
Trax the Trash Wizard.
Yeah, thank you so much.
These streams are incredibly fine and normal. Yes, you're right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
always
what it is.
work.
Correct.
There's never a problem ever. We're so on top of it.
Yeah, no, good streamers. We're good streamers.
Forget about it.
Forget about it,
Forget about it.
I'm gonna go
Forget about it. What I do?
Zach, I want you to have
Oh,
one.
yeah. You gotta give me a good one.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah,
here
make
we
it a good
go.
one.
Here we go. This seems great.
All right.
To preface this, sorry, I'm just doing a quick read over.
Quick check.
Yeah,
I
quick check.
thought this was gonna be long, but it's not. She's prompting other people to comment with their stories. I want your
Oh.
story, ma'am.
Yeah,
Give me
lazy.
yours, loser.
Just
Come
making
on.
people do their own. What the hell?
Someone doesn't know how to
Xbox
use
owes us
Reddit.
$50,000 for showing them on screen for a second there. By the
That's
way.
true.
Yeah, true.
We'll send a
True.
bill.
Spencer know if he's watching.
True. Real.
Microsoft, just know, bills in the
Yeah.
mail.
True. This one
Yep.
seems great, Zach. Zach, this is all you.
All
Oh.
right. Don't like my service? Then pay for what you order. I've worked as a pub bartender for a little over 2 years, and I pride myself on being good at my job and trying to be an asset in the workplace. It had come to my attention recently that a small handful of our near daily regulars, as well as one of the other bartenders, have found my work lacking as of late and have made complaints to the management. No problem. I have taken accountability for myself and am actively working to do better. Real big of you. Unfortunately, for one of the regulars who lead this inquisition against me, I'm going back to basics and going by the book to the molecular level. We have a happy hour that was recently shifted an hour back, so the regulars who used to enjoy a full hour of discounted beer when arriving to the restaurant after work suddenly found that they were missing most of the special hours. Previously, this hasn't been a problem because they were in the restaurant so frequently I allowed them to add extra sales price beers to their bills before the happy hour ended and poured them as requested. Now I will be sticking to the hours with no exceptions. You got here 5 minutes to the end of happy hour? I will gladly pour you the first at the special price, but it's bad luck that you got here as late as you did. The same goes for drink sidecars, the most popular being Clamato. If you know, you know, and our Bellini slush mix. Before, I would only charge the regulars for one serving or not at all, and dish the rest out free, and dish the rest out freely. They can expect the $2 charge for each serving now. Our regulars also had the special privilege of being offered any missed pours on drinks, receiving them for free as they're typically dumped after being recorded on the waste sheet. Same goes for chipped glasses. It's restaurant policy that the drink is replaced for free if a guest receives a chipped glass. These regulars were not so discerning about dumping the remainder of their beers on damaged glasses, and would typically celebrate a chipped glass by finishing the drink that was still in it and accepting the new one for free. Well, in consideration of their health and safety, as well as provincial and corporate health standards, the glass will be removed immediately, the contents dumped, and the replacement served. Restaurant guests are almost always gratified when they complain, as I have done loyally for these customers, these regulars in the past. But if you want to break our unspoken social contract that heavily benefits you, you can expect to sit there and be served with the exact same standard as any other guest.
See, there you go. I like that idea. Why would you bitch about fucking service when you're getting a bunch of free cool stuff? Come on.
Yeah.
It's usually people who are like they're like taking advantage of the system at the restaurant, and then the minute it's not working for them, they're like, hey, where's my cheat code?
What the hell, man? I've been screwing you guys over for so long without problems.
If I was if I was ever getting serious benefits, like as a regular of a bar or a restaurant or whatever, oh my God, they could treat me like shit. I don't care. They're giving me a bunch of free anything. You can beat the crap out of me when I come in, dude.
Shit.
Yeah, dude, give me free stuff. You can kill me. I don't care.
Slap me in the face. Like,
why would I
times.
complain? This is stupid.
Honestly, it'd probably do more than the alcohol.
And they go, hey, fatty, fat, and I go, give me food. And I don't care.
Give me more.
5 nachos.
5 individual nachos.
5 chips.
Yeah. Nachos. Nacho what?
I gotta know what the one here that says "what the fuck" in all caps is. 1,000 upvotes.
What the fuck?
That's simple and to the point. That's a great. That's a really. Didn't even need to read it. I can see.
This lady orders a vodka water, tall glass with no ice.
What the hell?
I said tall glass with no ice. Double
check, dude.
to make sure. And she goes, yes.
Yes.
She then complains and say it tastes like no liquors in the glass. I then asked if she would like one with ice or a shorter glass. And she said, no, I want to talk to the manager. The manager gives her 2 free shots, and she leaves.
Come on!
She leaves no tip on a $60 bill.
That reminds me of a story I heard about a woman asking for diet ice once. Like, what are you doing, dude? No, there was a sign for that here last time I was in. No, there fucking wasn't. What are you talking about? I would like a tall
hell
glass.
is diet ice?
Yeah, right.
Half melted ice?
It's ice with no added sugar, Zach. Is all American
Diet
ice
ice
cubes
is like
are sugar
crushed
ice.
ice.
It's
just
carbonated
gross.
ice, so you get that crackle.
Oh god.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
that seems
That'd be cute. I'd like
If
that.
you had carbonated fruit, it's like crazy.
Oh my god,
man,
that sounds
a carbonated
great.
apple. What's that like?
Oh. Carbonated apple. We're
Spicy
carbonating
apple.
everything. It's the new deep frying, okay?
Can I get a diet water?
Hey, can I get a diet water? Hold the H.
The H?
I just
You
want
just want 2 O.
Just
Yeah,
the
just want
2-0.
2-0, please.
You just want okay, that's
Can I just get the O?
Can you
well,
can
take
you
a breath,
split my
motherfucker.
water on an atomic level?
Thank you.
Oh,
On a
that's so good.
molecular level, can you make my water have no H?
Well,
Mm,
actually,
Water doesn't have an H. It's spelled
Well-
W-A-T-E-R.
actually, shut the hell up.
We got more here.
Tip your waitresses.
ooh, wait, scroll up. Noisy neighbors hate home theater.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, nice.
Oh boy.
Zach, it caught your eye. I want you to be the one to read it.
All right. Noisy neighbors upstairs hate new. See, I want a home theater really
Oh,
bad,
yeah.
like for my future home. So, like, I want to know what I want to know what to not do to maybe piss off my neighbors. So for a few years now, I've been going at it with my upstairs neighbors. I live alone downstairs, and a family of 4 live above me who has been giving me hell since 2019. I know. Why don't I just move, huh? I live off disability, and sadly, this place is all I can afford comfortably. These past 5 years have been the same every day, constant running and jumping from the kids, day and night. Only peace I get is when they're in school, if they even go. They miss a lot of it. And I tried my best to be polite, asked them to keep it down, and the parents straight up didn't care about how much noise they made. Great. I complained to the leasing office, and they tell them to keep it down, but they don't care for that either. I've gotten police involved, and they just stomp, jump, and run harder after they leave. Great. This sounds
Very,
like
very
really,
cool.
a really
Spiteful as
kind
hell.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that
Cool
you just know
parents.
they're like, oh yeah, jump even harder, little Timmy. Like fucking really piss them off. Yeah, like that's awful.
Pussies hiding behind the
Back
children.
in October, my amazing friend who was moving overseas decided to gift me his home theater. That's fucking crazy. That's a real one.
Nice.
With an amazing receiver and amazing speakers. He was kind enough to even set it up for me. That's even nicer. He left and taught me everything I need to know about it. Now that it's set up, what do? Every day when my neighbors get home, I turn it on and find all the action movies I can, all
Nice.
the heavy metal songs or rap songs I can, or sometimes I even find 16 hours of airplane noise and leave it on while I step out. All in
Oh
spite
my
of the people who have
God,
made my life
yes!
a living hell for the past 5 years. And what do I find on my door today? A note from them asking me to turn it off. That it disturbs them and their kids, and it shakes their windows around how loud the home theater is. And my answer? Putting on a World War II documentary with all the remastered sound
Dude, you
of
love it.
bombs dropping. I've lived years with the sound of them and their kids basically running and jumping on my head, moving furniture at all hours of the night, doing laundry at 1 a.m., even though they were there all day. Stuff has fallen off my walls. My ceiling has cracks. My fan shakes. And now they want me to care for their peace and quiet. Please let me know of movies or music that have heavy bass to annoy them even more. It's my time to shine, and I'm going to take it. Hell yeah, man. I like, look, man,
That's great.
you if you can't take what you give out. What the
Sorry, I got a plane going over me right now.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, I get it.
Sorry
I
about
get it.
that. Yeah, they land really close to our house. I could just imagine 16 hours of that. Like,
I thought he meant like the inside of a plane, so just
probably-
like a droning hum.
just a big, loud, like, oh, that's even better. I just. Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I'm on a plane right now. I'll have to get back to you guys once
Sorry.
once I land. Once I land, I'll be able to get back to. I'm sorry if things aren't very clear right now. I apologize.
You're not
Yeah,
sorry.
Things are real bad. Things are real bad. We got some turbulence happening here.
Whoa, whoa. No, that's so.
William
that's genius,
Smith, we're
though.
gonna get some donuts here. Good God,
Oh yeah, yeah.
William Smith with the 2. Chris Rock, thank you. Zuma 100 with a 5.
Chris Rock.
I made to-go orders before and asked if I could dine in. The people said yes. It probably differs from restaurant to restaurant.
Oh yeah, it's all up to the owners or
yeah.
managers, you know.
Trax says if MK was a video game, what would it be for the 2? It would be a
Tetris clone.
platformer.
Yeah.
Tetris platformer.
A Tetris platformer where you play as Damien and you use a boomerang as a weapon.
Dude, actually, wait. Imagine it's like it's a side scroller, right?
Mhm.
But then you encounter a gap and you have to play a mini game of Tetris to fill the space before the enemies catch up behind you or something. I don't know.
It's a great mobile game.
That'd be
Yeah.
fire. Cyoclonic with the 2. Robin, can I have your big toes? Cyoclonic wants to know.
I do need to keep those for balance. I don't want to have to relearn how to walk because I've lost my big toes for no reason. So I'm going to keep them. But thanks for asking.
Thank you. Thank you for the 2. Eyes in the Sky with the 4.99. Hey guys, I'm having a soccer tournament tomorrow, so I just sat and wanted some luck from you guys so I can win. Keep up the good streams. Well, good luck
You
on the
better
tournament.
win it for
Good luck.
us.
Remember,
what, win it
that's
just
one of
for
the,
sex,
one of
we'll
the
be very
only
upset.
games. One of the only games where you can kick someone in the shin and they won't notice if the if you fall. You do the Eddie Guerrero style, and you kick them, but you fall over.
I like this idea you have here.
Mm-hmm. Track
Don't-
to the 2. Let's carbonate Robin.
Okay. I think I could make that happen. I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure it out. I'll just get intravenous
The 5
carbonation.
the 5 from Joseph. Damon, I sent you an email a few days ago. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I got you a bottle. Oh my god, you got me a bottle of freshly squeezed olive oil. Holy shit. I wish I had a
Dude.
PO box. Oh man.
You could send it to my PO box. I'll get it to him, I promise.
I'm gonna drink it.
I'm gonna drink it, make him watch. Then I'll
No,
throw up and make him watch.
I've heard freshly squeezed olive oil. It's like it's got a different flavor profile. It's way better.
I'm gonna chug that shit like Badlands chugs.
Just get a video from you. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, the deep breath.
And you just immediately throw up,
Thank you so much. It's so generous. I should look into getting a PO box, and if I have one, I'll announce it on probably here.
Yeah.
Like, hey, now you can send me your
Olive
favorite-
oil.
your olive oil, and your Riddler themed ransom notes.
I'll just send stuff directly to your address.
That's true.
How about
You do have that, and
I do. I'm just gonna.
I keep getting your love letters, and I keep putting them into the recycle bin.
Why?
They're
You can't even be bothered to fucking keep them in a folder. I keep all my letters in a folder.
Yeah, well, I send you pop-up pictures.
Yeah, and I don't put those in the recycle bin because I care. Son of a bitch.
All right, man. Oh my god. Get a microphone, tape it to your ceiling, and record them. Play it back. Make sure with the light the equalizer says emphasize the booming of their shoes on your ceiling.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I still think
Give them a
that
taste of their own medicine.
What would you
the
play?
plain sound is great.
Yeah, what would you play to annoy an upstairs neighbor?
Oh.
Probably just play the NES Pictionary soundtrack on full
I would
blast.
do the movie Transformer sounds, like when they transform.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Just a compilation of all the. yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
on loop for like 10 hours.
Have you guys ever heard of Crazy Frog? I'd probably just play not Axel F. I'd play one of the other songs on loop.
I know. I'm not familiar with his discography, unfortunately.
That is a problem. You got to remedy.
It is
with the
mostly
cra-
covers.
I'm not too familiar with the Crazy Frog
In fact,
catalog.
it could all be covers.
I think I'm pretty sure it's all covers.
It's just a song you have heard before, but it's faster and
and then the little guy
It's
that,
just- It's
he
faster
also has
and
a little tiny
annoying.
dick.
Yeah, he does have a little tiny dick and balls.
He does. That is true. I think
Wait,
it
does
was
he have balls?
Yeah, Crazy Frog's got. Of course, he has balls.
They're
I
on
haven't
the
seen his
cover of the
balls.
CD. No shit. He had them on the cover of the CD I own. It was absolutely insane that was a thing. Love it.
Oh yeah, he does have a little
Yeah,
sack
of
back
course.
there. Yeah.
Little tiny
Of
ball
course.
sack, Do you think the frog's actually just a nice guy, or do you think he does drugs?
I
Like,
think
what's
he's-
behind that?
I think he's a
Yeah, have you
crazy
seen his face?
frog.
I don't mean to judge a book by its. I don't mean to judge a frog by its lily pad, but
Or by
I don't know
his
what that means. I just wanted to incorporate frog imagery.
Yeah, of course. Don't mean
Zach,
to
can I
judge
ask
a
a question?
frog.
It better be good, or
Yeah,
else I'm
dude.
not going to respond to you.
Is that, can I ask a
Okay,
question? Yeah,
man.
better be good. And the question's like, ring, ding, ding, ding. It's just for the. It's just the lyrics. What's going on?
Is that actually Eddie's voice? That's not. It's his voice, right?
Oh, that's not Eddie Murphy.
Wouldn't that be funny as shit if that's like the one collab he ever did with music? Fucking crazy frog.
That's the one thing he did.
Oh shit, dude.
You know what? We never really move into. We never move into these oddly satisfying ones because it's a gamble on what's going to be in there.
Oh man.
Oh, memes,
Open this
interesting,
into a new window.
funny. Yeah, always good to have a window off stream to double check,
Yeah.
and then bring it in once you've surveyed it. That's the
Oh,
safe
yeah.
way to get it done.
That's the smart way to do it, but that's just not how we do things often.
That's true. We should.
Yeah, I would do
but we
things
don't.
around these parts.
We like to live dangerously around here on MK. This town ain't big enough for the three of us,
We're gonna have
but
a
we make
standoff.
do.
Have you ever decided to voice things for like songs? You mean like singing or rapping or
Just talking in a song?
As of this moment, there's nothing really aside from like Fries on the Side that I've sung for. But there could be something rapping in the future.
It could be.
I've never done it because my voice it would be a record breaking performance. I just can't let that happen right now. I don't have time for a solo career like that. I can't do the Michael Bublé. I can't.
I think you would just be too successful.
I think I would make.
It would
I
take
think
away
I
any
would just
time
make.
from everything else.
I would make too much money.
Yeah.
Like, I want to make a lot of money, but I don't want to make too much money.
I don't want to
know what
make
I'm saying?
all the money and take it away from everybody else.
Exactly.
So, I got to be responsible and not sing.
I must be responsible and not make so much money that no one else has any money.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. That's what's we got petty revenge coming up. We got.
Oh boy.
I
Hey,
love
Max
that.
Kai, thanks for the buck.
I
Hey,
love
thanks,
that
dude.
casual conversation is a subreddit.
Casual conversation. Oh, the
Dude, I
friendlier
had a
part of
conversation
Reddit.
about a nice rainy day with someone who was fucking awesome. Like, it's just all it is.
How many conversations on there do you think are about the weather where they are?
I mean,
It's
look,
gotta
you
be
gotta
half.
appreciate the simple things.
Appreciate the simplicities of life. It's a sunny
Life
day.
becomes way better when you just appreciate things that maybe you don't acknowledge, but every day you just kind of just take it for granted. But then when
Life
you find
moves-
something to say nice about it, it's nice.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around every once in a while, you could miss it.
Great
So look up
Deadpool
at that rain
reference,
cloud.
dude.
Deadpool reference?
All right, we got one that we got. Ooh, this says HOA.
We love HOAs.
Oh,
Hell yeah, brother.
I think it's Robin's turn.
Mm-hmm. Robert, it is your turn. While you're reading this one, I'm gonna pull up stuff on the other window. Go ahead. It's your turn.
Sorry, I was starting my engines. I bought a house in a nice neighborhood, partly because it didn't have an HOA. The real estate agent I used told me after I signed the contract to purchase that the seller had told her that the next door neighbor was a pain in the ass. I found that out the day we moved in. All right. We get to the new house about 10 minutes before the moving van arrived, and the neighbor was out there trying to talk to me as it was pulling in. He wanted to tell me the way things worked in the neighborhood. I told him we could talk about that later, but he stayed there trying to talk to me as I was directing the movers while they unloaded the truck. Eventually, I went into the house, and he was right behind me, but I told him not to come in. He stood on the edge of his yard watching everything. Jesus, take a hint. Once the truck was unloaded, I stayed inside, and eventually, he returned to his house. When I came out to move my car so the movers could get out, he cornered me again. He had all kinds of rules. He left for work at 5 a.m., and he expected no noise of any kind after 8. The previous owners were lax about yard care, in his opinion, and he expected that I would correct that. My mailbox needed to be moved farther away from his property line. Look, I can put it up as close to the line as I want, motherfucker. That's not how this works. I'm not moving my mailbox because you're weird. Not gonna happen. I put up with a half an hour of this until I finally told him I had to go back inside and start putting my things away. He was waiting for me or my wife with a sort of complaint almost every day. Listening to him, I was pretty sure that he was coming over before I got home to do an inspection. After a couple of weeks of nonstop bitching, I'd had enough. My wife and I planned things out. Just before I went to bed, I hit the panic button on the remote to my car. The alarm went off, and even though I could have stopped it with the fob from inside, I walked out and shut it off a couple of minutes later. He was waiting for me after work the next day and complained to me that the alarm woke him up. Oh no! I did the same thing every 2 or 3 nights. The first couple times he was waiting for me when I got home from work to complain. I told him I suspected someone was trying to break into my car and was going to buy a couple cameras to monitor that side of my house. His house was close to my driveway, and he told me that surveillance cameras were not allowed, and that would be an invasion of his privacy. Not how it works. You don't control the neighborhood. And he would take me to court if I were to put up cameras. That told me he was coming over. I don't think you're allowed to tell your neighbor they can't put up cameras to monitor around. I mean, I can't cut off the camera's sightline after a few feet just to keep it in the property line. Ugh. So I replaced the outside light fixture on his side of my house with a motion detector. The guy at Home Depot told me that 300 to 500 lumens were the recommended brightness. I could test the light with an app on my phone. After installing it, I bought 2 floodlights from an online sporting goods store that were made to light a sport field. They were 42,000 lumens each, and when they lit up, it was much brighter than daylight in my yard on the side of his house. Bright enough to play baseball and hit a fastball at night. The alarm on my car stopped going off, but the lights would come on at random times when there was an intruder. When he went out to his car in the morning, it became daylight. Good morning, motherfucker. He complained at first, but I simply told him I was securing my property. Eventually, he put up some sort of blackout shutters on his bedroom windows. The whining became very infrequent, especially when I, being a good neighbor, changed the timer setting on the lights so that they weren't lighting up when he left his house. 42,000 lumens.
Goddamn.
For reference, your average household like bulb is 800. So
That is fucking
42,000.
bright.
Holy
You
fuck.
may as well be shining a baby sun.
Honestly, yeah. Nuclear reactor shit just blasting at his neighbor at 5 in the morning when he goes to work.
That pissed me off too, man.
Sounds like you're blinded.
God, that's exactly what I would
You're,
sound
like,
like the first
sizzling.
time. Yeah. Just
Oh,
smoke coming off of his skin. Oh!
can't see.
You know what he should have done? He should have bought ones that were that bright, but were also UV lights. Play the long game. Kill him with ultraviolet rays.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, just put a bunch of mirrors out there.
Beautiful. You love to see
Reflective
someone go to
mirror.
great expense because 42,000 lumen sports field lights. They don't cost like $20.
You
They're
gotta, those
really
you have to
expensive,
seek
right?
them out. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a
They have to
special
like
order
turn the
that
AC
shit.
on when those lights are shining at the house, man.
Yeah, gotta cool them off.
It gets fucking warm.
It's very warm.
Dude, I could just imagine. Getting the blackout curtains, you just see the
Saw someone
warmth of
say-
the light.
We took recreational football way too seriously, it said.
Recreation. People take competitive anything way too seriously. Like, come on, man. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
I see. I wouldn't even worry about that. Rec
Yeah, it's kinda
football.
small.
Rec football. You mean getting hurt on purpose for fun? No. I'm
Yeah,
not
dude. Getting hurt on purpose for fun. I mean, that's why a lot of people play those sports.
Yeah.
People just love getting
You just
tackled and
like it.
beaten
You
up.
just enjoy it. What is
Animal
Animal
Crossing
Crossing
Revenge.
Revenge?
Uh-oh. Animal Crossing Revenge. There's not much you can do in that game to get revenge.
No, this actually seems horrible.
Oh.
This seems terrible.
Is it truly
They have
evil revenge?
said
Are we
family
going
member
past
who
petty
we will
here?
call Sarah.
I think
Messaged
this
me
is
to complain about a
frightening.
close friend of hers. This friend, who we'll call Anna, has blocked Sarah on everything after a squabble, the details of which I do not currently know. After trying to reach on Facebook, Instagram calls, texts, etc., Sarah got really annoyed. I don't know how it works because I don't have the game, but Sarah informed me she paid a subscription fee so she could message Anna on Animal Crossing, whereupon she's been spamming Anna with hate mail. Truly the pettiest, the prettiest of revenge.
Yeah, that's
Do they mean the pettiest?
I was saying,
I think they
don't-
meant it has 0 upvotes and 10 comments, so
that's-
clearly people
yeah,
didn't
I wouldn't
fucking
it's
get it,
qualify
you know?
that as petty. I would qualify that as
Really, really weird.
pepper spraying.
Just
I hate when
weird.
people send me hate mail on Animal Crossing.
I don't. I
Tom
think
Nook.
it's hilarious. Yeah, Tom Nook, motherfucker, pay your
Hey,
bill.
where are my
I'll kill
bells?
you.
Yeah.
Where are my bells,
Yeah.
bitch? No, Tom's a good guy. We like him. He doesn't charge interest.
I
Look,
like
he-
Tom.
He
gives me
gave
some of
me
the
a
money.
home. And I take a lot of his money, man. I live there for free on
This
that
one,
island.
I got this one.
Yeah,
This
when I
is
say he gives me
interesting.
money, I mean I steal it.
All right, of course.
I got this one. Boys.
Ooh, landlord, go for it.
My landlord thought he could pull one over on me, but ended up learning the meaning of "you should have read the fine print before you signed it."
Oh, I can't wait for this
For
one.
context, I live in
Contracts.
Germany, which has extremely strong tenants' rights.
Okay.
For clarity, in Germany, it's common to have indefinite rental contracts, which do not have a set end date and remain in effect until termination, usually by
Oh.
the tenant.
Nice.
I've been living in my apartment for about 8 years now. After about 1 year, I got a letter from the company that owns my apartment building. In short, it said this. Dear Mr. X.
Elon Musk.
I was
be
about
like-
to say, Elon.
No. No.
Or no, Mr. X is from Resident Evil.
That's right. See, now you're
Now I'm
correct.
just picturing Mr. X reading this letter.
Good putting on glasses.
Blast through a door just to see this on the ground. He picks up, starts reading it. We are canceling your existing rental contract. If you wish to continue renting this apartment, please sign this new contract with higher rent or move out within 30 days. Wow.
That's pretty short
What
and to
a,
the
what a,
point.
yeah, what a great selection of options.
Pay up
Either
or get the
out or
fuck
pay
out.
more.
Yeah, you have two options. More money for
Fantastic.
us, homeless. Which one do you want to do?
Which
Just,
one seems
let us
appealing
know.
to you?
Which one sounds more fun?
You know what? I'll be homeless. That's fine. I'll get right out of your hair. No big deal.
Excuse me, I'm yawning. I'm tired today. I'm a sleepy guy today, boys.
Wow, real professional.
Wow, dude.
Oh, you wanna
Okay,
go
we're
tuck
on the
me in?
clock, dog.
Read me a
On the
bedtime
clock.
story, maybe?
I'll give you some
Yeah.
warm milk if you finish reading this.
As long as you bring it in a fucking, like,
Warm milk.
fan feeding me in a cup.
I mean, I was thinking
That
of
looks
just
like a
like
titty.
pour. I was thinking of just pouring it down your throat straight
Yeah.
from the pot. You know.
And,
Bottoms up, motherfucker.
I want to see where this is going.
Yeah, man. Come on.
This scared the hell out of me. I was living in a city where the rent prices were skyrocketing, and I'd only just managed to find a long-term apartment I could afford. As soon as I began looking at my options, it became clear that I was either going to have to fight what was essentially an eviction or move back to the U.S. and start building my life again just after I'd found some stability. After that, I asked around a bit. Someone tipped me off to do something called, oh, wow, that's a word.
That is a word. I wouldn't even try.
Metaverin?
I think that's Mietaverin.
Metaverin?
Yeah.
That works. I think that counts.
Which is essentially a nonprofit group that advocates for tenants' rights and gives its members the opportunity to get legal advice regarding their rights as tenants.
Okay.
I looked up one near me and booked it over to their office. I explained my situation, filled out some paperwork, and went to speak with the group's lawyer. I showed her the letter in my current contract, and she looked over it for a few minutes without saying a word. Thumbs up says, Zach, if you scream at the top of your lungs right now, I'll donate $50.
Ooh. Was that really the top of your lungs? You got more than that.
Dude, that fucking hurt.
You go ahead, Robin.
Me?
It must have
Yeah.
not just we must
Maybe,
have not just come
maybe
through.
we all do it at stacks.
Oh God, I don't think
I
that'll.
gotta listen to that back. Come on, was that not?
Hey, they offered Zach. They offered $50 for Zach to scream, not me.
Robin, I
Besides, by
think
the
you
time
should
we get to
try it.
Damien,
Yeah, that was a great screen. Oh, fuck you guys.
how about that?
Yeah, I got you.
I wonder if Mike is like, what the fuck is going on? Why are they screaming?
All right,
Or the
150,
neighbors heard through my
150,
window.
baby. That's
Yeah, now you owe 150.
compound
pressure just
interest,
skyrocketed.
baby.
Compounding interest, baby.
The speed at which I turned down my volume.
Yeah, good call. Very good call.
Anyway,
Jeez.
let's keep going. Let's keep going.
What if there are people watching this without headphones on, and I just say, "This person's watching porn. This person's watching porn right now. Porn."
Why would that audio be in the porn
Why
they're
would
watching?
that be in there?
Just so anyone nearby, you know.
Oh yeah, just to alert anybody, stay away.
Just ooh, freak alert. Ooh, like
I'm sorry, chat. Those are their parents.
Oh my God, dude, what have you done? Hey Siri. Dude.
Okay, Google, play Travis Scott.
Hey Alexa, play Yakety Sax.
I'm sorry.
Look, we gotta get a little weird every now and then, right? Come on. Let's break the fourth wall by screaming and activating everyone's phones and smart devices.
So, guys, the stream just dropped to 2 viewers.
It's deserved. I get it. I understand. Woo! All right. Where were you?
Incredible. I know where I was. I know where
Okay,
I
good.
was.
Sure you do.
Anyway.
You're safe. There you go.
I showed her the letter and my current contract, and she looked it over for a few minutes without saying a word. That's got to be the most mind-meltingly frightening time. She says nothing, and you're like,
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
oh God. I'd be terrified. After what felt like an eternity, she looked at me and said in her most diplomatic German legalese, "You have nothing to worry about. This letter's bullshit."
Hell yeah.
what
That's good
joy.
news. Oh, joy.
Admittedly paraphrased, but that's what it boiled down to. She then turned to a page of the contract to point out a single line in it. Quote, "No changes may be made to this contract unless both parties consent to the proposed changes."
How do you miss that? How do you miss that?
In their contract.
Yeah, the one they wrote. That is insane. Wow. Embarrassing.
In other
Woo,
words,
that's awesome.
as long as they refuse to sign the new contract, they can't do anything to me. The group's lawyer then sent a letter on my behalf to the company. I received a copy of it for my records and essentially told the company that they would find themselves in some major trouble with the government if they continued to pursue the matter further.
Well, damn.
About a month went by and I heard nothing further. Then one day, a letter from the company arrived. The company basically admitted defeat and tried to cover its tail by saying that the letter was, quote, sent in error by, quote, an employee who was
Right.
no longer with the company.
Okay.
Oh,
sure.
no. They got fucking taken out back.
No.
For the next 7 years. It
Nice.
became an annual ritual. Company sends ominous letter telling me I'm getting kicked out. I forward the letter to the Meanterveren, and the Meanterveren's lawyer sends them a letter telling them to stick the letter where the sun don't shine. And then, after attempt number 8, the lawyer sent them another letter telling them to cut the crap and stop sending these letters every year. I haven't heard from them since.
Damn,
That
they must have
rules.
accidentally hired that employee like
8
7
times.
times.
They killed
Yeah,
8
at
different
least.
employees.
They're just clones that don't learn, I guess.
8 different employees shot dead.
Sent in error, and then for the next 7
Sent in
years.
error.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
right,
Holy
dude, kiss
my
my
ass. That's awesome, though. What a beautiful clause in a contract. I bet they were banking on like most contracts or most like companies. That
They're
use
banking
them,
on that, of
banking on
them
you
not knowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that you don't see that fine print, so you
Exactly.
go, okay. So
That's what they were. They were
always
banking
good.
on them having no thoughts.
Yeah, no thoughts, head empty. All right, I'll move or pay more. You know,
Exactly.
absolutely insane. Do you know how lucky you'd have to be to have something like that here? Because of course here that doesn't work. That's why they don't do indefinite contracts. They'll do. I've only seen 3 months once in my life, but they're usually like 10 months to 2 years, something like that. And oh boy, do they suck ass.
Oh yeah.
They're awful. I don't know what yours is like, but man, I've had some bad ones.
Mine is pay $2,200 per month or go homeless. That's my rent.
Oh right, California.
Yep, that's right.
That's fair. I get it.
Cali.
Classic California.
But hey, at least I get to be in the center of everything. So in case I do lose my place, there's lots of options.
That's true. Like
Yeah.
work. You know what? You work at Disneyland. That'd be fun.
Oh no, they wouldn't like me there. I'd start yelling.
Start yelling.
just for no reason. Like a kid comes up, hey, where's my? I don't know. Just screaming in the kid's face.
Oh, gee, kid, maybe your parents should have loved you enough to take you here 30 minutes earlier.
Yeah, they hire you to give kids bad news at the park. That's what your job would be. Yeah, it's bad news, Damien.
Yeah.
Or
Where's
it's
Mickey
Day Down or
Mouse?
Damien.
I don't know. Have you watched Disney Plus lately?
Where's Mickey Mouse?
I don't know, kid, but I'm bad news, Damien. Your parents are getting divorced. Sorry. Sorry, kid.
Sorry about that.
I don't like this character very much.
Yeah, it's a Disney character.
Damien.
Bad news, Damien. It's Downer Damien. Look at him go.
I can't wait.
Sorry,
for Bad
kid,
News
it's
Damien.
terminal. I don't like this character at all.
I can't wait for Bad News Damien to come on stage at D23 and say all fucking Disney projects are canceled.
Yeah.
No,
We're
I just
canceling the
announced
parks.
purely
closing
live
Disneyland.
actions.
Live action remakes exclusively. You
Hey, I'm
announced
down
like
with that.
50.
Oh
Fucking cut 'em
boy, Downer Damien count. We're making Moana live action, the remake live action. It's not even out
Two.
yet.
Starring me as Moana.
Dwayne wanted more. Dwayne.
Dwayne wanted more. Oh, I guarantee that's true.
Jungle Cruise 2 and 3 coming out back to
Jungle
back.
Cruise 2 animated so we can make the third one in live action.
Starring
Did I
Rocco
say
Bodie.
Jungle Cruise or Jungle Book?
Jungle Cruise, yeah. But we can have
Yeah.
another Jungle Book. Why not? We've had like 4. I mean, remakes anyway. Why not? I like this concept. I want to see someone draw Bad News Damien giving the bad news
Donald
to the
Duck
kids.
has a malignant tumor.
Donald Duck was accidentally eaten for Christmas dinner.
Kids, don't go near Donald Duck. He's contagious. He's covered in hives.
Donald, what have we done to you? He's got
Or she's gonna fucking blow.
No! He's gonna blow? The fuck? I didn't register that.
Goofy's my favorite. Why is that guy going over there? Hey, don't worry. Stay away from Goofy. Why? What's going on with Goofy?
Our little
He's
tangents
sick.
are magical. He's sick. He's got COVID, kid. He's like 85 years old.
has COVID. Sorry.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
I got COVID-19.
COVID-19.
We're not doing that bit again.
What is it? Why is it so magical when it's a Disney character that's contracted it?
I don't know. I think everything is more magical through the lens that is Disney animation.
Mickey coughs, makes someone sick. Pardon my pixie dust.
Yeah, when he coughs, it's just actual pixie dust, sparkles, sound
Yeah.
effects, and all.
Yeah.
Like, it almost makes you forget that it's a dangerous sickness. Thanks, Mickey.
Mickey, my eye.
Mickey. We're fucking stupid. All right. What else should we find here on the Reddit website, the internet?
What was the lobster's name in Little Mermaid?
The lobster? Oh, Sebastian?
We turned him into a lobster roll.
We could keep
Where's
going down the
Mickey?
Disney road.
No, that's
forever.
Bad News Damien. That's not Mickey.
Yeah.
He called out.
Bad News Damien sounds like this.
Yeah.
Hey, we turned Sebastian into a lobster roll. Goes delicious with a little bit of garlic and bread.
Under the sea, more like under my belly. It was delicious.
It was under the sea. It was under the sea, but now it's on top of the plate.
Now it's under my ass because I shat him out in the toilet.
Okay, all right.
Okay, yeah, come on. That's the end of that.
I don't know how we were on like a no poop joke track, and then all of a sudden
It doesn't take much to get back on the poop train, all right?
we were doing so good, and then Zach just had to fucking.
Oh,
I know what'll make
right,
this
'cause
joke
I'm the only-
fantastic, guys.
I'm the only one that's ever made a fucking poop joke on this goddamn stream.
Or on this channel, yeah, for sure.
Don't
Alright, we
worry,
need a poop
guys.
joke
Don't
compilation
worry,
for
guys.
Emkay.
I know what'll make this joke better. Pooping out of your asshole. That's funny. That's comedy.
You know, I know John AMK is watching this right now, probably thinking we need to fire these fucking guys.
Got a message in chat. Got a message in the group chat. Stop talking about poop. Okay, guys. We got it.
Stop it. You guys are embarrassing us. Please.
Last stream we'll ever do.
Yep. We're probably having contracts written up for our termination right now.
Like dominoes.
I can imagine us getting fired in legalese for poop jokes.
How do you legalize a poop joke?
I don't even know how you would write. Any lawyers in the chat want to write out that contract?
A jest about defecation in the workplace.
It was inappropriate
Just about
humor.
that.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, really lingering on the poop jokes, eh? Sheesh.
Sheesh. God damn. Woo! Uh-oh.
I fucking all this yelling has like one of my ears are like fogged up.
What are your ears ringing?
It's not ringing, but it's like it's a little quieter than the other one.
Yeah, flashbanged.
Oh yeah, you can do that. I got flashbanged earlier when I was doing some audio editing. It was so loud, my ears
Oh,
hurt
here we
for a
go.
few minutes.
Here we go, fellas.
Steal my table? Hell yeah! All right, who's taking
Oh
it?
boy,
Who's
can
doing
I
it?
read this one?
Oh no, Zach, can you handle it?
Can you handle it, buddy?
Oh, I mean, I'll try my best.
Oh, well, geez, I'll try
Steal
my fucking best.
my table, enjoy paying my bill.
I will.
So many years ago, I was at a popular bar in my home city during a Saturday afternoon. I was sitting at a bench table on my own, enjoying my beer and burger alone and enjoying myself. Now it gets fairly busy, and sharing tables isn't uncommon. A guy and his two mates asked to sit with me while they wait for another table. As it's a sports bar, I was chilled. He and his mates sat down, and I thought that was that. Next thing I know, the other table leaves, and instead of the three of them moving to that table, 10 of his friends arrive. He asks me to leave. I said no, as I was there to watch an international rugby game. So now I'm squashed in at this table. Let's call this table 21 going forward. So I didn't move, and the guys kept on getting more drunk and ordered food, etc. I walked to the bar to get myself a drink, and the barman says, "Which table?" I said table 21. Every time a waiter ordered for them, I would grab the waiter and say, "Did you get the XYZ drink or the ABC steak?" Which they added on, thinking it was for the table, but actually for me. The game and festivities went on for 7 hours. I had ordered 7 drinks. 3 starters had an extra main. For the sake of comparison, I only paid $20. The stuff I ordered was $50 on top of what I paid. Eventually, I go get my table's bill, original table, and saw that my first drink and burger on it. I pay it and go home. TLDR, steal my table, I will make you pay for it.
Yeah,
Good.
but you spent 7 hours there.
That's a fucking
But he
long
only
ass
paid $20
match, brother.
Do you guys hear this?
Yeah. What is that?
Yeah.
Snapping a rubber band against the microphone.
Oh, thanks, dude. That's cool. So you know,
I mean, yeah, 7
thanks
hours.
for
but
sharing
only
that with us,
$20
man.
bucks. That's all I'm saying.
$20
You know,
for 7 hours. Come
Could
on,
have paid 50.
that's true.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
actually, could have paid 70.
Oh yeah,
but
70 plus whatever
spending
tip.
Because on
sending
top of what he
7
ordered.
hours there is my hang up there.
Dude, he
Hey, man.
wanted to see that rugby game.
7 drinks too. I mean, it probably just locked him down. You know, I mean, after drink 3, fuck it, I'll stay.
I don't know, dude. I don't like
I mean,
going
yeah,
to
like
parties.
if you realize
You
the people
won't
at your
find my
table are
ass in a
morons.
crowded place like that. I'll start leaving. I'll go away.
Man, come on. You mean to tell me you couldn't spend 7 hours in a Chili's?
Fuck no.
Oh,
Wow.
dude, I can spend 7 hours in a Chili's.
We should do a
As long
podcast.
as
We need a like a rubric for podcast, like something set up for us. Oh, there's a similar incident. That means
Ooh.
Robin.
I had a similar incident once. They didn't pay my bill, but my bill was comped by the restaurant because of them.
Just for
2 of us
making
arrived at a busy bar, and we were. I'm gonna kill you. What is with you and the damn rubber band all of a sudden?
I took it off my Adderall pill bottle, which I didn't take my Adderall today.
I can tell. All right, look. We ordered drinks and we're waiting to order our food. It was very busy, so we understood the delay. Another couple with a 5-year-old come in, and they're seated at a 2-top near us. While we were waiting to order, we got up to go have a smoke. I can't remember if we took our drinks, but our belongings were definitely still there. We come back from our smoke, and the couple with their kids is now sitting at our table. We politely tell them we hadn't left. We just went for a smoke and wanted our table back. They said no, the server had seated them there, and they weren't leaving. So are they just sitting on your fucking stuff? What? I spoke to the server, who tried to get them to go back to their original table, but no luck. The hostess went to talk to them. No luck. Animated conversation and voices were raised. They were not moving no matter what. Jesus, just get up and move. The hostess came back and says they'll seat us at the next available table, which only took a few minutes. We could see them from our table, and the wife looked absolutely miserable the entire time. Arms flailing around, complaining that the food was taking too long, so on and so forth. We ordered our meal and waited patiently. Their food finally arrived, and she immediately asked for to-go boxes. The hostess came back to us and apologized for the mix-up, and comped our entire meal. We tipped well for them having to deal with that couple and probably not leaving a tip either. Before they left, the wife got up and headed for the bathroom. My girlfriend at the time went also. She made sure to thank the lady for our free meal they were responsible for. She came out of the bathroom and they grabbed all of their stuff and beelined it out of there. I understand that they were cramped at their two-top with 3 people, but you agreed to sit there. And then to take over someone else's table and not move is just crazy. Yeah, especially if you left your shit there when you left the table. When I worked at IHOP, I did that once. People weren't done. They all went to the bathroom at the same time. I took and threw their fucking food away. They were not done. They absolutely were not done. I felt like such a piece of shit after that. But they didn't leave anything.
Everyone gets up,
Yeah, they all went. None of their stuff was there. It was just the plates and like all the drinks were empty.
I think that is a fine assumption. Like I
was like,
assume,
they must have left. And then one of the other servers came to me like, "Did you fucking?" I got yelled at so hard.
They were done.
They were. Yeah, I felt so bad.
My bad. I thought they dined and dashed.
Yeah, my bad. They're gone. So's their stuff. Yeah, but that's wow. The gall.
Dude, I would have loved to walk by the woman and go, "Hey, by the way, because of you guys, we got free food, so appreciate that."
I would have walked by and gone, just crop dust them.
Would have gone womp womp.
Womp womp. Seems like dinner kind of sucks, guys. Have a good night.
And then I'd yell at their child and make them cry.
You make kids cry all the time. It's kind of crazy.
Look, man, I fucking hate young kids out in public, dude. Hire a sitter.
It's funny.
Maybe you should have.
That reminds me. I was at a barbecue place, and I saw me and my girlfriend were at this barbecue place, and while we were eating, I see this kid run past us, and I got to look at his face, and it looked like he was scrunched. And then I could tell why he was running to the bathroom.
Oh, right.
I think the poor kid had an accident because he had a scrunched face and he was like running as fast as he could to the bathroom.
Kids are so dumb.
And it was the funniest fucking thing I'd saw all day. I was laughing. I almost wanted to point at him and laugh as he came back. I'd be like, ah!
Hey, what's up, little poo pants? How you doing? Just bullying a small child.
Yeah.
So I have a little accident.
I do that shit to Zach. Whenever we're out and about in town and a kid starts crying, I'm always like, dude, what'd you do?
Yeah, what'd you do that for, man?
I'm making the kid cry. Stop.
You shouldn't have pissed me off.
Yeah, you made me so mad.
Shouldn't have looked at me funny.
That's just
Just start like sticking your foot out to trip kids who are walking. Just like
But I'm sorry. But what is today I fucked up by knocking on my girlfriend's door?
I don't know. No. This sounds like a infidelity thing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm too curious. Is that what it's about?
I think so.
Oh no!
This is a novel.
Yeah, not bad. Okay.
I don't know. Do we want to do this? I don't know.
Real quick. I don't think we've read any super chats.
Oh shit! Forgot. Oops.
I'll pick
I believe I read
chats.
Max
I'll pick out some stories.
Tracks the Trash Wizard with $5. "Quote unquote crazy frog gossip" by Nor-Al Frog. He's normal frog now.
Oh,
he doesn't
normal
like that
frog.
anymore. He's just a normal dude now. Even wears pants. Well, that's good.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
glad
good.
he finally had some decency. Just a commenter with the 10 Canadian dollars. "Hope you fabulous narrators are having a grand night. Keep being good little goobers, chat." That's what I'm saying. You better behave. Satan with the $5. "Fixing a PC that has corrupted everything. It sucks. Any tips on how to boot Windows 11 from a
We've been trying to we've had that an issue. Well, we didn't have. Mike had it. His entire computer.
Yeah.
He just told us what the problem was after having to reinstall Windows and all this stuff. And it's just, I guess his audio interface was causing some serious problems every time it was plugged in. Insane that can happen.
I've never heard about that happening. That's
crazy.
Tracks the Trash Wizard with $5 again. "Hey Alexa, self-destruct."
What? No! Oh!
So sorry, anyone's who Alexa's just blew up. And Tracks with another $5. "I can't tell y'all how many streams I've watched that randomly turn into Disney roleplay. It's a lot. Look, it's fun to do Disney voices, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to you." Satan with the $2. "Chickman sandwich."
Stop.
Joseph with the £2. "I'm going now. It's 2 a.m. here. Good night, folks. I'll see you around." Joseph, you're probably gone already, but thank you. I appreciate it. And Tracks the Trash Wizard again with the $2. Zach's Street Fights Random Kids in Public. Very true. Very true. And Deckysaurus with the $5. Zach is my favorite MK narrator because he would put his Christmas tree up before December. JK, I love you all. Hey, look, I'm a holiday enjoyer. I will start Halloween decorations like in September.
Oh,
I will
absolutely.
do Christmas right after Halloween's over. I don't give a shit.
I don't
Like,
give a fuck.
I am down with the decorations and the festivities, man. I
Yeah,
love
we
it.
don't play about the holidays in this house.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, fellas, I found 4 amazing tales.
All right, perfect. Uh-oh. Oh
Today I
my.
fucked up by letting one rip during Oppenheimer's silent bomb scene in my
Oh,
father-in-law's
no.
barn theater.
Barn theater.
That's awesome.
You have to read this in like a southern like.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, I got it. So
I
here's
got
here's the setup. My wife's entire family gets together every year for a big holiday dinner at her parents' farm in Florida. It's a huge place. Think barn turned airplane hangar, complete with a movie theater set up because my father-in-law is a tech enthusiast, with 2 planes parked
yeah.
right there. It's
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. It's as bougie as it sounds. After a massive dinner, lots of beans were involved, critical detail. We all gather in the barn for movie night. My father-in-law suggested Oppenheimer because he couldn't stop raving about how the sound system would, quote, blow us away. Interesting choice of wording.
I'll say, dude.
During the bomb scene.
Foreshadowing.
Now, my wife's family is ridiculously hygienic. Like, they probably got hand sanitizer brands on speed dial, so everything's always prim, proper, and pristine.
That's right.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. What does that even fucking mean? I'm sorry.
Anyway, we're all
That's the
seated
beauty
in
of it. It
these
means
fancy
anything.
recliners, bellies full, and the movie's dragging on a bit for my taste, but I'm being a good sport. Then comes the moment, the Trinity test. My father-in-law had hyped up the sound system so much that I literally braced myself, hands over ears, expecting to be launched into a sonic apocalypse. Expecting the flames of disaster.
It's the flames of disaster.
But here's the kicker. The bomb goes off and silence. Absolute cinematic silence. Meanwhile, I was thinking this is my cover.
Shit. The fuck is with today?
Let out the mother of all ... releases. We're talking long.
Roll Tide, brother. Oh my god.
We're talking long, echoing, unapologetic. I was so confident the explosion would drown me out.
This guy is bold, man.
But-
He's brave.
But
He
no,
laid it all. He put it all on black, dude, and it did not land.
I quickly realized my mistake when I removed my hands from my ears.
I would have paid my life savings to be in this theater when that happened. What the fuck?
Like it looks around like John Travolta. Like,
Yeah, what? What'd I do?
What'd I do?
saw my wife's face in pure horror. Her mom looked like she just watched me bomb Hiroshima.
Oh my god.
Roll Tide.
My father-in-law, oh, he was laughing his ass off, which honestly made it worse. The cherry on top, this family is so over the top about cleanliness that I basically committed war crimes in their sacred space.
Holy shit.
Now I'm lying in bed. My wife's still mortified, and I'm debating whether I'll be banned from next year's gathering. Moral of the story: never trust Christopher Nolan to cover your mistake.
There's no way. If mother-in-law actually hates you for that, she's got to grow up. That's so funny.
Dude, it reminds me of the classic TikTok of someone watching Oppenheimer and they just rip ass during the just a little. And you
Dude,
can hear
it's
everyone in the
also
theater
like-
start laughing.
It's also like someone brought it up that even if there was sound, it wouldn't have covered the smell up.
That's a good point,
no.
man. If he really let it go, what was he fucking expecting
I
overall?
like to think that this fart is equivalent to like the Purge siren.
Burp. Burp. Fucking. Do you think it was like a long one or just a really short, loud one?
I don't know, dude.
Oh,
Sometimes
I bet it was at least like 3 seconds long.
I think that he said, and I quote, long, echoing, and unapologetic. This was at least 5 seconds.
Oh, totally. I could see it.
It's a 5-seconder right there.
He had a chorus of beans in his belly ready to burst.
Yeah, dude. That was a critical detail.
It was the Scooby-Doo fart off they had in the first movie.
Oh my god, yeah. Are you challenging me?
Are you challenging me?
You challenging me, Scoob?
Keeping it real.
Oh, damn. Woo! All right,
next
that
one we
one
got.
killed me.
Today I fucked up by watching The Penguin with my husband.
What the hell?
Robin, it's all you.
All right, the Penguin. All right, I've heard this show kicks ass. Woo! All right. My husband has this habit of taking on the main character of whatever show we're watching. I could see that. When it was The Sopranos, it was all Marone. I've never seen the show. All the time. With Yellowstone, he talked with a twang and talked about train stations, etc. He likes to take on the characters in these shows for a few weeks. That drives me crazy. I can't get my questions answered or have a normal conversation without him being in character. Even when the seasons of or even watching seasons of Hell's Kitchen, he would talk like Gordon Ramsay and yell, "It's fucking raw," as a response to anything. Last night, we finished The Penguin, and now he's walking around the house with a limp and keeps coming up to me saying, "Tell me you love me. Tell me you're proud of me, Ma," with his best Oz voice. Me and my daughter are both getting this latest character, and it hasn't even been a full 24 hours. The worst part is he will break character, if you will, and ask me if he really sounds like Oz. I tell him no, but the whole
I love
thing,
this guy.
that's awesome. I'm doing. This is good, right? I tell him
This
no,
is just
but
what
the
it's
whole
like
thing,
living with any one of us.
That's true.
Were you
That is
scared?
true.
Answer honestly.
Yeah, were you scared? Tell me honestly. Excuse me. But the whole thing makes me crack up laughing, so it just reinforces his acting even more. I couldn't even brush my teeth last night because I was laughing so hard. He's very convinced that he totally could 100% be an actor if he really tried. Again, it just cracks me up, and it reminds me he never sounds anything like these characters. I'm typically the one in our relationship to start new shows, so I feel like his repertoire of characters is now my fault. I asked for coffee this morning, and he brought it to me while limping again and said, "Tell me you're proud of me, Ma," when he handed it to me. And when he got today's clothes for our daughter, he told her, "One day this city will be mine." Too long didn't read. I introduced my hopeful actor husband to the show The Penguin, and now he's taken on the character of Oswald Cobb. I can't have a normal conversation with him, and he'll probably be in character for the next few weeks. Is your husband Michael Scott? Absolutely.
Now, show him Oppenheimer.
Oh, God.
Yeah, right?
He might become a freaking physicist or something.
I know that she this is today I fucked up, right? Yeah, I feel like this is A-okay because you know why he's doing it, because it makes her laugh so hard she can't even brush her teeth. That's why he's doing it.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck if he's
It's a
actually
very
doing it
wholesome
right.
story.
Yeah, it's cute as shit.
This is very sweet.
So I think you don't want him to stop. It's funny,
No.
okay? Oh, that's great. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm still
the
like
next one. Today I fucked up by accidentally sending my boss a Spotify playlist named "Crying in the Shower."
Can I read this one?
yes. Go for it.
So this morning, I was emailing my boss a file she asked for. As I was attaching the document, Spotify popped up on my screen, and without thinking, I clicked it away. Except I didn't just click it away. I somehow dragged and attached my most used playlist to the email. Did I notice? Of course not. I hit send with the confidence of someone who had just done a good, professional thing. 15 minutes later, I got a one-liner response. Thanks for the file. Hope you're okay? Confused, I checked the sent email. There it was. The playlist titled Crying in the Shower, featuring bangers like All by Myself and Someone Like You.
Oh my god!
That's awesome. Wow.
Now, my boss either thinks I'm going through a devastating breakup or that I have a dramatic daily hygiene routine. Love that.
Look, it could have been a way more embarrassing playlist for sure.
Send
Could've been a
another
way more
email with
embarrassing
the
attachment.
playlist titled "No Longer Crying in the Shower" to let them know you're doing better.
Oh, that's a great idea.
like,
I love problem solving.
Celebrate good times, come on.
It's just that 500 times. Don't worry, boss. I'm good.
Have a playlist
I'm
called
good.
"Question." It just says it's just a playlist that spells out "Can I get a raise?"
That's gotta work,
Viper
right?
Mage RB with the $2. Hi, Damien. You ever plan on playing Skylock again?
Oh hell
Skyblock?
no! That game is the game's boring.
Wow.
It was
Skyblock?
fun for a little bit, yeah. Minecraft Skyblock. I was playing it for a little
Wow,
bit.
man.
It's very grindy, but
Mhm.
man, I just got bored of it.
That's fair.
Thank you, Decusaurus, with the $2. Never trust Christopher Nolan to cover your ass. It's true.
Very true.
I don't want anybody to
true.
like. Why would you want him to cover your ass? Like that feels a little intrusive.
And Spogglebop with the $5. Okay, that's cool and all, but Goku versus Obama from Obama Boss Fight.
From fucking
Okay.
what? From what? You know what? I don't want to know.
Goku
good.
versus Obama from
Who
Obama
would
Boss
win?
Fight.
Who would win?
Who would win? Oh, that's
Obama
a game.
with the Chaos
Okay.
Emeralds.
Wow.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds? Because if you're
Healthcare.
talking about the Chaos Emeralds, I have them right here.
As president, he needed to protect them.
Chaos Control.
Control. Don't yawn.
Oh, I'm really sleepy.
Well, why
Wake
don't
up,
you
dude.
just wake up? Yeah. What's
Today
Zach
I
said?
fucked up by locking myself out of my apartment. Wake me up, then, dog. Scare me. Send me a jump scare.
Wake the fuck up.
Oh my god! Today I fucked up by farting and wake up the entire neighborhood.
Oh, God damn
Bullshit.
it.
There's no way
There's
that's real.
no
Anyway,
way.
it says 10 years ago too. No way. He farted into that megaphone that Bart put together with like he just stacked megaphones and like shattered the city.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to grab
All
some
right,
water. I'll be
I
right
got you. I'll just read this while you're getting water.
Yeah, you're good.
So this happened after a work drinks event that went a little okay, not long. One moment, I was at a bar with coworkers, laughing with coworkers. The next thing I remember was the sound of my apartment door clicking shut behind me. Oh no. He was
Oh.
blacked out, dude.
Why would you ever go back outside with? Never mind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, and nothing matters anymore.
Oh man, poor guy. That familiar oh no feeling hit me like a freight train as I instinctively reached for my pockets and slapped bare skin. Yep, I was. He had his dick and balls out.
He had the cheeks and the balls.
He had his cash and prizes.
Yep. Excuse me.
There I was, standing in the hallway of my apartment building, with no keys, no phone, no memory of how I got there, and definitely no dignity. Could have been 10 p.m., 2 a.m., or even mid-morning for all I knew. There were no windows, no doors.
No doors.
That's what happens. They take. That's what happened. The first draft of the movie. It took your clothes.
That happened to me on the ride once. I thought it was pretty standard.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Happened to my buddy Eric once.
could you imagine the dark? The lights come back on. Just one dude, butt ass naked. Sir, what happened? I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. He told me he'd give them back. God. All right.
Anyway, Zach, to catch you up, this guy went drinking with his coworkers, and it seems like he blacked out. And the next thing he remembered was he's locked out of his apartment, bare ass naked.
Awesome.
That sucks.
Ooh, that sucks, dude.
There were no windows, no clues, just my mortifying reality, so I started weighing my options. Option 1. Knock on a neighbor's door for help. Naked.
Naked.
Option 2. Take the elevator out to the lobby and ask building security for help. Naked.
Naked.
But both options felt equally horrifying, so I just stood there, mentally spiraling and trying to figure out how I'd hit rock bottom. This is like a nightmare.
I know.
How I hit rock bottom. I've had nightmares like this where I was
I
running
gotta have
like
a panic attack.
Oh, dude.
I've had nightmares like this where I'm suddenly naked at like an event and I'm have to like cover myself up and find clothes.
God, it's waking nightmare. Awful. I don't know what I would do. I'd freak out.
This poor guy. That's just when you hope that your neighbor's like super into it and they're also naked. Like, come on in, brother.
Look, no, I'm trying to get home. Please don't.
What? You now joining the colony?
That's not where he lives, Damien. This wouldn't be an issue if he lived there.
With the nudist colony?
Yeah, I think he would be fucking fine with being nude
there.
there.
Do you think their issue is waking up fully clothed outside their apartment?
Oh, that would be awful. I think they'd kick you out, right?
Yeah.
God.
I don't know how that lifestyle works. I'm not a part of that. I don't live that life.
I do.
I'm so happy for you, Robin.
You don't sound very happy. You never sound happy for me.
Then, like a beacon of hope, I spotted the emergency call button in the elevator. This was my way out. I pressed it and got connected to a lift operator. She asked what kind of issue I was having, and I, utterly defeated, explained that I wasn't trapped in the elevator, but that I was instead trapped outside my apartment, naked, and in need of help.
Naked.
To her credit, she was surprisingly professional and said she'd contact building management for me. I waited in the hallway, exposed and humiliated, for what felt like forever until she got back to me. Sorry, no one's answering. I was back to square one. Naked, helpless, pacing the hallway like a madman. Do you think someone like opened their blinds, saw this dude butt ass naked pacing back and forth, just went back to bed?
Yeah,
like,
just went back to bed. Not today,
this is too
motherfucker.
fucking weird. I don't know. This like, feels like a quick time event I'd have to get engaged in. I don't want to.
Like I don't have time for a quest today.
I don't. Yeah, whatever quest you're handing out, I don't want to take. Sunday,
Sleepy
I'm
time.
sleeping in.
Oh, awesome.
I was back to square one, naked and helpless, pacing the hallway like a madman. Another 10 minutes passed before I tried the emergency phone again. This time, she came back with good news. Someone from security was on their way up. When the elevator finally dinged and my savior appeared, a very well-built security guard. At first, he looked in the opposite direction, probably expecting a normal clothed tenant in distress. Then he turned and saw me, naked, trying my best to cover myself with my hands. Naked.
Naked.
Without missing a beat, he sighed, shielded his eyes, and walked toward me, shaking his head and jingling his keys. As I tried to explain myself, he cut me off mid-sentence with a firm, "I don't want to know." Normally, building policy requires ID or proof of residence, but I guess he decided it wasn't worth prolonging the situation. He unlocked my door, still shielding his eyes, and walked away muttering something under his breath. Now I see him almost every day. I can't bring myself to make eye contact, and I'm sure he's equally happy to avoid me. Needless to say, I no longer drink to excess. The end.
Very succinct ending. Needless to say, I'm not going to have that happen to me again. Oh, man. The only unreasonable phobia since childhood.
I
Totally
know.
true.
What an unfortunate situation.
Jeez. You might want to examine your relationship with alcohol.
The question is, depending on what gender this person was, there's not too much to cover up, thankfully. You know what I mean?
God. Right.
Like, hopefully this was a fella, so he just had to cover his cash and prizes.
Exactly. I would imagine That's my brain isn't working right now. I hope.
I would just feel like that's what it would be. Because I also am trying to think like what kind of person is gonna get blackout drunk. If it helps, this happened to Jeff Foxworthy at a hotel. I think that does help.
That does help a little
Here's your
bit.
sign.
I mean, not the Jeff Foxworthy part, just that it's obviously happened to
Is
people.
Jeff Foxworthy the "Here's your sign" guy, or is that Bill Engvall?
That might be Bill Engvall.
All those guys look the same to me.
When you remember one, yeah, that's Bill Engvall. Here's your sign.
No. Jeff Foxworthy might be the "You might be a redneck." I think that's
Yeah, he's
him.
the "You might be a redneck."
They all
guy.
have like one catchphrase, like one like routine. Larry the Cable Guy is "Get her done." Jeff Foxworthy,
Get her
"You
done."
might be a redneck." Bill Engvall, "Here's your sign."
I don't know why they all went.
He
that
did what in
route.
his cup?
What? You did what in the cup? Get her done.
It's like peak white people comedy.
He said, "Here's your son."
That's me whenever he says the phrase. Jeez. Oh, jeez. All right.
This one's a frightening one. Masturbating in the shared living room? No thanks.
Yeah, we're fine without that. That's cool, man.
Today I effed up by eating a lot of custard. Yep. Yep. I'm in.
You're in, huh?
Which one of you is going to read it?
Oh, man, this could end bad.
I mean, I could
Hold on. Let's see. Robin, say custard.
Custard.
Zach?
Custard.
Going to Zach.
You know what, Zach? But every time they say custard, you have to say it like that.
Okay.
You have to say it exactly like that every time.
Hatter
Okay.
Like
I
the
got-
Mad
I got-
Hatter,
I got-
run!
So, for a bit of context, I'm a culinary student currently in the baking and pastry unit of my class. We made creme brulee and pâtes de crème today. Both are custards. For those who don't know, a custard is a type of dessert, most often made of eggs, cream, sometimes milk, and sugar. There are a wide array of flavors, consistencies, and uses for custards in the dessert world. Creme brulee has torched sugar on top, and pâtes de crème is almost a cross between a what the hell?
Mousse.
A mouse?
Oh,
A mousse.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, silly me. And a pudding in texture. They're both delicious. Here's where I messed up. There was a lot of leftover custard per student, and I decided to drink mine as a treat during class. It was very nice, like a thick eggnog without the alcohol, and satisfied my sweet tooth for the day. In total, I had about 2-ish cups of the stuff. Now, I'm a tall girl, around 6'1", and I have a quick metabolism and a relatively strong liver, so one would assume that a few cups of custard would be fine. Maybe churn my stomach a bit, but nothing nightmarish. And so I thought as much, until right now as I'm writing this. It is now 5 hours later. Currently, I am sat firmly on the can, shitting my guts out due to the 2 cups of custard skulking throughout my bowels and reaching the end of the tunnel. Every movement feels as if a freight train has decided to wring out my intestinal tract and barrel down its length with less than no remorse. I am fully convinced my life is now in the custard's hands, for whenever it feels as if the torrent has ceased, another wave of infernal gastric noises permeates the toilet bowl, ringing in my ears like artillery shells landing. There is not a world in which my colon will see the end of this battle unscathed.
That's pretty
TLDR, we had leftover custard in culinary school today, and I drank 2 cups of it. This has resulted in my intestines trying to escape my body via the escape hatch. Okay, dude, I wasn't reading that.
Go ahead, try read it.
I wasn't reading that.
Try to read it.
No, it's fine.
No, go ahead.
It's fine. Yeah, no, I get it. I get the
Go ahead.
message.
You were at
I'll shut
escape
the fuck
hatch.
up.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
No,
that's fine.
no. Escape hatch. Come
We're
on.
commonly referred to in the medical world as anus. Gotcha, dude.
Yeah, dude, you got me. You got me
Gotcha.
pretty good, dude.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You got me pretty good.
Yeah, gotcha.
Today I fucked up by satisfying my craving for apple juice.
Oh, no.
Robin, this one's yours. Sorry, this was another. I ate too much and had liquid diarrhea. I'm not gonna subject
God
us to
damn it,
another
no,
one
yeah.
of those.
I didn't expect the custard. Sorry, custard. I didn't expect that one to become a shit one as well. But yeah, perhaps one that does not end in nightmarish
Yeah, I'm trying to
intestinal
find.
problems.
Trying to find one
I'll
that
catch up
doesn't
with
end
Super
with the.
Chat.
Yeah, please do. While I'm trying to find one that doesn't end up. Oh,
Silly
God.
cat with the $2. Oh no!
Today I fucked up my.
God damn it! God, everything is shit or farts.
Why? Why?
Let me get through this. Silly Cal with the $2. These are so silly. OMG, so true. Dead Ninja with the Australian $5. Hi, I've been watching MK for a couple of years now. Damien and Robin, love your stuff. Sorry, Zach, you're my least favorite of the three. That's all right, Dead Ninja. You're my least favorite of the super chats. No hard feelings.
Whoa!
Tracks
Oh,
the Trash
get
Wizard with
burned.
$5. I'm really sure a naked dude pacing around the hall of an apartment complex is an optional super boss fight.
Yes.
Yes, Damien can confirm. He lives in California, so. Jeez, Damien, you haven't found one yet?
Sorry, man. This one seems very interesting.
Please tell me there's no shit.
I don't know. Today I fucked up. A very drunk Edgar Winter crashed Blood, Sweat, and Tears set. Is Robin okay?
Well, you gonna read it,
Is he
man?
here? This would have been Robin's.
I think he's muted.
All right.
I think he's fighting off a naked guy outside.
Oh man, my bad. My bad. I sent that.
You're bad. Did you send him?
Yeah, I sent the naked guy.
Dude, this is like the 5th time this month.
I just thought maybe, I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny.
God damn it, man.
I just thought it'd be a little silly. Obligatory not today, but back in the early 2000s, I was involved in an outdoor music fest here in Pensacola, Florida called Springfest.
Roll Tide.
There you go, Robin. Go ahead
Roll
and
Tide.
continue.
What?
Dude, the story?
What story? Dude, what are you talking about? I don't have a story.
Dude,
It's a
a
today
very
today I
drunk
fucked
Edgar
up.
Winter.
Yeah, a very drunk Edgar Winter.
Where'd you leave off? What are you talking about?
It just started. Edgar
Oh, did
Winter,
you?
if you don't know, Edgar Winter is
Yeah, I actually don't know who that
he was in the Edgar Winter group.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, he was also in Ringo Starr and his all-star band.
Oh, interesting. So what, you want me to read it?
Yes.
All right,
Yeah, it's your
fine. I'll start at the beginning. Okay. Obligatory not today, but back in the early 2000s, I was involved in an outdoor music fest here in Pensacola called Springfest as a volunteer stage manager. Basically a liaison between the festival and the artists. Usually held in May, we'd get the cream of the crop from Jazz Fest every year due to it being cheaper because they, the artists, were already in the region. I had the opportunity to meet and greet almost everyone I grew up listening to, and it was amazing. This one particular year on my stage, Saturday night, BS&T. Why am I not recognizing that? Blood, Sweat, and Tears? Who the fuck is... I don't listen to
That
music.
sounds right.
Were my headliners, and before them we had Edgar Winter, and before him was Rick Derringer. Earlier in the day, in my meeting with Blood, Sweat, and Tears' management, I was told no one was allowed on stage except the band. No photographers, festival people, nobody. No problem. Fast forward to they finally take the stage, and by this time, old Edgar is hammered. He stumbles out of his hospitality trailer and starts heading for the stage. I'm walking behind him about 30 feet or so, and he's headed towards the back stairs to the stage. My security guy is looking at me like, what's up? I nod and motion to him to let Edgar pass. I decide we're not stopping him if he wants to go on stage. Big mistake. He proceeds to walk out on stage and start air guitaring and making the sounds with his mouth. Just walks right up damn near the front edge of the stage and starts his air guitar solo. Ha ha ha. The band stops playing mid-note, introduces him to the crowd, and they're all watching him like, what the hell? About this time, their guitarist starts playing along with Edgar, air guitaring and making the mouth sounds. This is incredibly unbelievable. I allowed this to take place, and now look what's happening. After what seemed like an eternity, I do what must be done. I walk out on stage, right up to Edgar and say, come on, buddy, let's go get another drink, and grab his arm and start walking him off stage to the back stairs. The crowd went absolutely wild. Standing ovation, no less. LMAO. I had never heard anything from their manager after either. Was hoping I wouldn't get ran off. LMAO once again. TLDR, I was a stage manager and allowed a very intoxicated Edgar Winter to crash Blood, Sweat, and Tears' set. Okay.
Beautiful.
I mean, that does sound like a lot of fun, though. I like it when shows
I love this
go off
similar
the cuff and
story.
get weird, you know?
I had VIP passes to a Steely Dan show. I followed my friends up to the ramp to the stage, and I realized it was just the band and Roger Nichols at the monitor board, and absolutely no one else. No roadies, no stagehands, no fans, nobody.
Huh.
Lucky you, I guess.
Yeah, dude, lucky you. Dude, way to brag, dude.
I've just never heard of either of those people, you know?
Quit bragging.
You know what? Hold on. I'm going to open up my Spotify, and I'm going to see. I guess I'll do some research right here while we're here. Why not? You know, it can't hurt. Are those guys good? I don't know.
Dude, it's
Show
gonna
me the
hurt.
$2.
It's
You
gonna
guys
hurt.
are
Oh
so
my-
silly. Trust. I spend my money. We appreciate the money.
Appreciate you spending your weenie.
Thank you.
And Tiger Lily with the $2, guys, is the public boil still gonna happen? God damn it! The fucking boil is back.
No one's ever going to
Since
let the boil
Halloween,
go
man.
away.
Since
Guys,
Halloween.
we had to postpone it a few times. We had to postpone it again. The boil will happen at some point.
You know, I
promise.
have to ask a quick favor of Chad. If you guys are on Spotify later, make sure you look up the band The Emkays and just listen to the 2 tracks they have uploaded. They're quite nice.
What?
There's several artists and bands on Spotify called MK or The MK, or in this case, The MKs, all spelled
Writing a cease and
exactly
desist
like
letter right
ours. All spelled exactly as you would imagine. But the MKs have a cool sound. I like it. Especially the right track. It's very good. People are going to think we had like a secret like MK music project. We didn't.
No, not us.
Now, if we
Not
did,
us.
it'd be way better. No,
Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Jeez. What? Uh-oh.
That's one.
boy.
Oh my
That's a-
god.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Oopsie.
Oh, no, that's a spicy one.
Let's see. What last one are we gonna do? We're gonna do one more here, and then we'll look for another subreddit. God, I feel bad for this guy.
Fucked
Oh
up by
my-
masturbating literally.
I feel bad for this guy who you know got too much dip on his chip before the clothes even came off.
Why'd you have to put it like that, man?
Ever double dip the chip.
Oh, my God.
Got too much dip on your chip.
Why do you talk like that?
What? What do you mean,
Why do you
dude?
say words like that?
What is your problem,
It's just
dude?
how I talk.
Why?
I don't know.
Have you considered talking another way?
Yeah. It's easy. Like, look at me, what I doing? See, it's really easy.
That was horrible. That sucked.
Fuck you, dude.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm hydrating.
That was a real like healthy sip.
Healthy?
Healthy sip.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh my God! Why that
There
one?
you go. Take your pick, fellas.
Oh, boy.
Well, we got
Oh,
naked. We
fellas,
got drunk
take your
texting.
pick.
I'll take drunk texting boss.
I'll do the professor one.
Oh no!
Which means I get saddled old grandpa.
Oh, yep, you got grandpa. Are we starting with drunk texting, my boss?
Yep, yes, we are.
Okie dokie. So this all went down last Friday at our company's holiday party. The vibe was immaculate. Fancy venue, open bar, and a DJ that clearly had a personal vendetta against silence. Naturally, I got a little too cozy with the tequila shots. That's right. Fast forward to midnight, I'm deep in conversation with a coworker about the existential importance of nachos when my phone buzzes. It's a text from my boss. She was thanking everyone for coming and reminding us to party responsibly. Drunk me thought this was the perfect opportunity to reply with a witty comment. Excuse me. I fired back something along the lines of, lol, don't worry, boss. I'm responsibly getting lit AF. Oh, what a loser. But apparently, that wasn't enough for my tequila-soaked brain. No. I had to send a follow-up message. You're honestly the best boss ever. Like, I'd totally storm a medieval castle for you. Now, sober me could have stopped there. Drunk me, however, decided to double down. I sent a gif of a knight bowing. Yeah, I went full Renaissance fair in a
Oh, I
corporate
thought that
text
said
thread.
bowling.
But yeah, I went of a night bowling. I believe that's way more fun, actually. I woke up the next morning to 3 dots, the dreaded typing indicator. My boss's response, glad you're having fun. Let's discuss this on Monday. Needless to say, I spent the entire weekend spiraling. Monday rolls around and I'm summoned to her office. Turns out she wasn't mad, but now the entire office refers to me as Sir Party a lot. Woohoo! There are worse ways to be known at your work. That's hilarious that you
There's
now have
worse
a work
nicknames for sure.
I would love to be known
Way
as Sir
worse.
Party a lot.
Like, that's pretty rad. Consider
fact,
yourself lucky.
Chat, from now on, call me Sir Rocks a lot.
Sir Rocks a lot. Why do you
Yeah,
like
'cause I
More
you like
call you
rocks?
Sir Zax a lot.
Sir Zax a lot. Captain Zack Sparrow was always my personal choice.
That
And
That
Damien is Damien's bad news Damien. I'm just me.
bad news, Damien.
He's gonna stick around for
I got Robin and Zach as Twinkle Dumb and Twinkle D.
Twinkle Dumb and Twinkle D, not Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Nope.
Wow.
Go ahead, Zach.
Oh boy. All right. Today I fucked up by calling my professor daddy during a Zoom class.
Oh man.
So, yeah, this happened earlier today, and I still want to die. I'm 20F and had to do this big presentation on Zoom for one of my classes. I was already nervous because public speaking freaks me out, but I had my notes ready and was just trying to get through it. About halfway through, my professor, he's the super serious older guy, stopped me to ask a question. I went to unmute myself, and instead of saying, yes, professor, my brain fully glitched, and I said, yes, daddy. The second it left my mouth, I just froze. The whole class went dead silent. Then someone in the chat was like, no way.
No
And people
way.
started spamming laughing emojis. My professor just stared at me for what felt like forever and was like, let's move on. I tried to play it off and keep talking, but I was so flustered I forgot half my points. People in the chat wouldn't stop. One dude literally renamed himself to Daddy on Zoom.
Wow.
I logged off right after because I couldn't deal with the shame. Fair enough, honestly. Now my group chat is roasting me nonstop. They're sending memes and calling me Daddy Girl, and I'm scared to show up to class next week. I swear I'll never live this down.
There's got to be an update to that. Oh, come on. 17
That
days
sucks
ago.
that people wouldn't just let it go.
Man, that's
They-
like when you
they just-
accidentally call your yeah, I mean that fuck, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She got Daddy Girl as a nickname. That's way worse than Sir Party a lot.
That's awful.
That's an awful nickname.
Way. I mean, Sir Party a lot's great.
I mean, yeah, because he's cool. He's a cool guy. He parties a lot and is weird. But
awful.
that I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you, Babe Raspberry. Interesting username.
Her friends
Perfect.
could come up with something better than Daddy Girl.
I mean, yeah, that's really uninspired. I do have to say it sucks.
So it's not even like proper great.
Dude, look, it's Daddy Girl. Oh, look, here's the guy who can't fucking think of something better.
Oh, look, it's the guy who's dwelling on the one fuck up.
Oh, look, it's a butthead. That's how you shut that down instantly with that one.
There we go.
What are you looking at, butthead?
Today, I fucked up
Yeah, you did.
Oh no!
by laughing at the body of my wife's dead grandfather.
Roll
Just making
Tide.
sure you guys can hear this.
That's right. Roll Tide. Yep. Thank you.
Yep.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
My wife's grandfather had a stroke.
Oh, that's
Given
hilarious.
his age and the fact that he was immediately paralyzed, his speech
Come
center
on.
stopped working. And the fact that he turned into a vegetable almost immediately. Oh, that's so rough.
Ooh.
That's terrible.
And
Jesus
then
Christ.
immediately just
Okay, this
seizing
Come
up.
on! Don't laugh at the guy who had a
this start is,
stroke,
is
man.
rough.
I wouldn't. Well, this guy laughed. Maybe he looked like when you see the ring tapes.
We're lacking context.
That's true.
Maybe he looked like Peter after eating a rice cake. We don't know. We don't know how he looked. Everyone pretty much knew the end was near. He spent a week in the hospital, after which he was taken home to, quote, retire to the next world. Over the next couple of weeks, the whole family gathered to check on him, sit, and grieve. Like, in the bed? Was he still... Did they not put him in a... Okay, so he's still alive, and people are just stopping by to grieve as he's alive.
Well,
That's
if he's
awful,
in a vegetative state, I don't know, man. You don't come out of those.
I mean, people have.
Sure.
And then, but not this guy. Clearly, he died.
Yeah. Not this guy, though.
And then everyone gathered again for the last time. It turned out that everyone was there. All his children with their wives and husbands, grandchildren with their wives and husbands, great-grandchildren. Except that the neighbors did not come. About 20 people in general. Everything was as
It would
usual.
be a weird thing to come to.
We sat, drank tea, took turns going to his room, holding his hand, telling him some stories. His wife, taking into account that there were many people, especially men, asked us to take him to the bathroom to wash him properly, as for the last week he'd only been wiped with wet wipes. The entire family was supportive, and we dragged him to the bathroom. I would feel like just hitting Grandpa's head, like bringing him up.
What would you have to do?
Sorry, Grandpa. Sorry.
What was that for? Why did you have to add that? What the hell's wrong with
His
you?
head hitting the wall. Grandma, he's coming back.
Do it again! Do it again!
I think he's snapping out of it. Fucking stop!
Oh shit! Oh my god, dude.
Anyway, the three of us had to climb the walls to keep him sitting up while his wife and daughter washed him, and then we dragged him back to bed. As soon as we put him down, I knew something was wrong. His eyes were glazed over. His jaw was twitching, trying to open his mouth even more. He tried to inhale, but it wouldn't come out. That poor guy had spent the last of his life force on that shower. That's not a bad way to go.
I suppose.
In the shower. And
Yeah,
of
there are
course,
definitely
like,
worse places.
They
you know.
hit his head on the fucking stairwell, like, you know.
Yep, they did do that.
You know those stairwells that have like the bars on the stair. Using him as
Going
a
to hell.
using the great grand, using him as a sled
He's
to go
already
down the
dead,
stairs.
I don't think he's watching the stream.
The great grandkids are like sitting on his chest, sliding him down. Well, another ride, Grandpa.
Not again.
Oh God! Stop!
Grandma's like sitting like, you know, like the spoon in his mouth when she's cooking dinner.
I don't like this.
Sorry.
I'm not having a great time.
Sorry. That's what I
Look,
would
he's not
want.
watching the stream, man.
You don't know that. He could comment in chat right now. You'd feel pretty stupid.
Assholes.
It's me, Grandpa Noob Master.
I'm gonna kill Zach.
Points
get
his
you,
big
dude.
bony finger and goes, you, and like all your life force gets sucked out.
And as he wiggles his finger, you hear that like Hanna-Barbera like shaking sound effect.
Yeah.
Point at you with my favorite finger.
Come here.
Anyway.
Any fucking way.
His wife and daughters, if they didn't understand what was going on, were calling out to him, asking him what was wrong, as if he could answer them. Those who understood what was happening hurriedly left the room, stopping those who wanted to enter. I couldn't get out. His wife was blocking the way, so I just stood by him and watched his last attempts to stay alive. It didn't last long, a minute or less, until he froze. I said to his wife, "That's it." And she closed her eyes with her hands and walked out of the room, her daughter rushing after her to hold her back. That left me and his grandson, my wife's brother, in the room. Grandpa was lying naked in front of us with his eyes wide open and his mouth open in an attempt to take his last breath. My wife's brother's probably in a stupor, so I decided to act. I picked up the blanket and covered him with one good swing. His head was sticking out from out under the blanket, and I thought it was probably worth covering his eyes. I bent down and closed his eyelids with 2 fingers. I took my hand away, and his eyes opened again. I tried again and again, but his eyes kept opening. I looked at my wife's brother and I blurted out, "This usually works in movies." A smile spread across my face because it was so fucking funny. I kept trying to close his eyes, and the further my attempts failed, the funnier it became until someone behind my back said, "Hold it for a while." And it worked.
Oh my god.
Right out of a fucking movie scene.
It is.
Like a
This
fucking
usually works.
awkward Scene in a comedy.
Oh,
I straightened up and said with a smile on my face, "I'm done here," and left the room. Oh, you have a similar story.
Oh, a similar story, do you?
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
You better handle it.
My mother, yes, yes, sir. My mother wanted me to help her spread her partner's ashes as she couldn't face doing it herself.
Roll Tide.
You're not even using it properly.
There is no proper way.
Like you're not even properly using the phrase roll. You're
Yeah,
just-
whatever, dude. Roll Tide, dude.
you're
Roll
just-
Tide. Come
you're
on.
Yeah, just roll
throwing
Tide,
it in
dude.
there.
Do it!
We're gonna talk about this.
What are you
Dance,
doing,
monkey,
man?
Dance! Dance!
Roll Tide means to show excitement over something. Are you showing excitement over
I have
spreading?
a similar black humor-like story. My mother wanted me to help spread
Try to
her
read it.
partner's
Try to read
ashes.
it. Try to read it.
Look, man, if you're not going to do the fucking job,
You are clocked in right
Yeah,
now,
you go
dude. You
ahead.
are clocked in.
You go ahead.
we are professionals, Damien. My mother wanted me to help spread her partner's ashes, as she couldn't face doing it herself.
Roll Tide.
I live overseas, so it had been a year
Shut
since his
your
death.
mouth with Roll Tide.
We went to a cliff face
I'm
on the
gonna roll
ocean
my
where they
nuts
used
on
to
your
spend
face.
a lot
Roll
of.
Tide.
We went to a cliff face on the ocean where they used to spend a lot of their time in a cottage nearby. It was winter, so it was freezing cold, and there was quite the gale blowing in this. This is northwest Europe.
Oh, I see.
With other family members solemnly standing around, I tried to empty the ashes over the edge, but they had turned into a solid block in the tube-like container they were in. So I stood there on that cliff edge, manically shaking the thing like a cocktail waiter trying to loosen the mass inside. My wife was trying desperately not to burst out laughing at this point, as nothing was coming out, and I looked like a disheveled madman standing on the edge of the world, wrestling with a tube, wind tussling my hair, and coat in all directions. I put the lid back on and tried giving it an even more thorough shaking. I also gave it a few taps on some nearby rocks, and until some members commented that maybe that wasn't very respectful. At this stage, a flock of curious sheep also came running up to the gathered throng to see what all the commotion was about. They stood in a line at a safe distance from us, staring and bleeding, which just added to the surrealness. After a bit more shaking, I could feel it loosening up inside, so took the top off again and gave the tube a big swing. Of course, it came out in a huge cloud that got swept up in the wind and doused us all in ashes, including the sheep. There was nothing else to do but laugh. I like to feel it was my mother's partner that had the last laugh, and he drew it out too. The hole at the end of the tube was peculiarly small, so even when the ashes had loosened, it took an absolute eternity to shake it all out. After I'd eventually shook the remains cleanly from the tube, I walked my mother back to the car, whispering platitudes like, "It's what he would have wanted." The sheep also paid their respects as she wept, and the rest of the family giggled behind us.
That's
Roll
like
Tide.
in fucking Roll Tide. That's like in fucking The Big Lebowski when they dumped Donnie's remains off the
okay.
coast.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the spoiler, dude. Damien, forget you heard that.
What about the Big Lebowski?
Good. Okay. Never mind.
He was so he wasn't listening to us because he was mad about us saying Roll Tide, man.
Bro, I'm playing Angry Birds right now.
Prove it.
Fuck.
That's why he wasn't reading the
Shit,
fucking story.
I'm actually not playing it. God damn it.
He was launching
Wow.
I would have to turn my sound on, and I'm not playing Angry Birds. I'm fucking playing. I'm playing a wrestling game.
Wow.
Listen,
You're
man.
at work.
No, I'm not.
You are at fucking work.
No, I'm not.
That's what he would have wanted.
Listen, when
Damien, I don't know
when
if you know this, but you're the one controlling the computer.
when I'm not the
Yeah,
one
Damien.
when I'm not the one reading it, it's easier for my brain to process the information that you're reading while I'm doing something else. It just helps. I don't know how.
Oh
to
yeah, what did
explain
Zach say? What did Zach just say? All of it.
it. About the story?
Yeah, dude. What did he just say
yeah,
about
when I,
all of it?
like recite everything. I just,
Yeah, okay, sure. Here, and I'll fucking scroll away so you know I'm not reading it. A grieving mother employed the help of her son to dispose of. Yes.
Nope, that's not what it
Yes,
said.
it
That's not what
is.
the comment said.
I'm fucking paraphrasing.
Dude, I didn't tell you to paraphrase it, did I?
Yeah.
I told you to fucking recite it. What I
We said
If you were
repeat.
really listening and you cared about
said-
what I
no,
had
you
to say,
said
you would just tell me every single word that I said.
The disrespect. The disrespect.
Anyway,
Yeah.
guys, be
I
sure
remember
to, be sure
every
you
single
send in
thing
your
you've ever
super
said to me
chats.
my
Be sure
entire
you
life.
send in your super chats now.
Anyways, guys. Oh, what a lovely day. We've had a couple
Speaking of
stories that
super
make me
chats.
cry laughing.
Silly Kel with the $2. I ask my abusive mom, Don't live for more money to send? I
What?
don't know if that's a joke or not, but
What?
I
Hope you're doing well.
yeah, I hope you're doing all right. Tiger Lily with the $2. What if you guys did the Boston Tea Party, but I think they died before they were able to finish that.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? That's a great
What if
fucking
we did the
idea.
Boston Tea Party again?
Yeah. How much are tickets to Boston's to Boston's to Boston right now? Let's get over there, dude.
I'm gonna go dump some tea over a fucking ship.
You can't find. You won't catch
Going to
my ass
Boston.
in Boston.
Why not, dude? Why not?
It just seems cold.
Tracks the Trash Wizard with $5. Hey, was there ever a follow up to that one Thanksgiving? Oh my God, the
Oh!
Thanksgiving
Holy
story.
Shit.
Oh! We gotta find
I
it.
gotta find it. I gotta
I
find
really, I need to. That is such a good question.
Yes,
Genuinely,
yes,
Right.
yes.
Hell yeah.
I
Okay.
need to know. We gotta find whoever that was that told that story and see if they posted about it.
We know it's out there. We'll find it.
Silly Kel with another $2, but the ... size. I don't know what that's in context to.
What was it? I mean,
And another
it's in-
$2
it's in
from
AIT,
Silly
yeah.
Kel. Ah, more better than money.
Thanks. Thank you very
I love
much.
reading. I love reading key spam. I'm trying to make sense of it.
It all makes sense if you don't care enough.
Trying to find it, gang. Hold on.
Try to
I
find it better.
completely forgot about that, and I forgot we wanted to like check up on them after Thanksgiving.
Oh, I fucking found it.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Do a quick recap
Oh boy.
of the story so
Yeah,
far.
Yeah, hold on. Here we go. Holy fuck.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
That's promising. Promising.
Yeah, hold on. I'm loading it up here. We have the master thread.
Yeah. Dude,
So-
you'll love to see it.
We're gonna catch you up, okay? For those of you who may not have tuned in about 2 weeks ago for this story, it's am I the asshole for telling my sister she's not allowed to bring her homemade food to Thanksgiving because her cooking is ruining the meal?
Oh, her cooking sounded bad.
So
Oh god.
here we go. We have, in this thread includes relevant comments. It includes updates.
Damn, this is like a master post. This is everything's
Yeah.
on here.
The
we
man-
have we have the Thanksgiving update. The dinner
Oh,
update is
man.
there. Do we want to read it from the top? I think if we read this, that streams there. I think we end stream if we read this whole thing because it's like that's like
the
a grand finale. Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
grand finale. But what do you guys think?
I like that idea.
Sounds
All
like an
right.
idea to me.
So what
good.
we'll do is since it seems like there's 3 stories, like there's 3 updates or so, we'll each handle one of the updates.
Works for me.
Sound good?
Oh yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, I'll handle the first one. This was posted November 3rd of this year. Every year, our family does a big Thanksgiving dinner, and we all typically bring a dish or two. My sister, who's a lovely person in every other way, insists on cooking something homemade every time. The issue? She's not a great cook. And I don't just mean not great. I mean she's somehow managed to turn classic dishes into borderline inedible creations. For context, last Thanksgiving, she showed up with her special recipe, in quotes, stuffing, that was over-seasoned with random spices like cinnamon and cardamom. It was dry,
Damn.
and the flavors were confusing and totally off for stuffing. Only one person took a small bite, and the rest went untouched. Another year, she brought a green bean casserole, which, by the way, these are staples. These are, you don't fuck with the recipe, staples.
If
You
you
don't need
fuck
to
up
put your
green
own
bean
spin on
casserole,
that.
you're banned from the next Thanksgiving.
Yeah, come
you're
on,
like
man.
immediately banned from the current. Like, get out of here.
She
Like,
brought
take
a
your
green bean
and
casserole that
leave.
had a strange, chewy texture, and she admitted that she used coconut milk and almond flour to experiment. You experiment before the Thanksgiving dinner.
You don't use the experiment
It's not the
at
night
dinner, man.
before.
It's not smart. Not
This isn't
smart.
a freestyle sort of thing, you know?
You don't have freedom here.
This year, I'm hosting Thanksgiving, and since I'm responsible for putting it all together, I wanted to keep the menu consistent so that people could actually enjoy a cohesive meal. I thought I'd avoid drama by asking her to bring non-food items instead, like wine or soda or even some flowers. And I explained to her very kindly, I thought, that I just wanted to make things easy and streamlined, and that I'd handle the main dishes. But she didn't take it well.
Ooh.
She got offended and told me I was being controlling and shutting her out of the family gathering. She then accused me of making her feel inadequate and said that Thanksgiving is about everyone contributing. The Thanksgiving spirit. Not me deciding what's acceptable. I told her that everyone appreciates her effort, but that she could contribute in other ways and still be a part of it. She doubled down and said she's bringing her famous green bean casserole whether I like it or not.
Oh boy, delicious.
Now my mom and a couple of other fans, everybody run, it's the appetizer! Ass meal. Saying I should just let her bring whatever she wants because it's Thanksgiving and it's the thought that counts.
Right.
Like I'm committing some huge offense by wanting the food to be enjoyable for everyone and not having random experimental dishes that no one will eat. But I feel like I'm just trying to keep the meal enjoyable and frankly edible. I don't think it's wrong to want guests to actually enjoy the food, especially since I'm putting in a lot of effort to host. Am I really being unreasonable here? We have relevant comments, so I'll be the original poster. You guys can take turns to be the commenters.
Zach, you take that first one.
It's one dish that everybody knows is bad and won't eat. Why is it a big deal?
I get where you're coming from, but it's not just one dish. It's every year, and every year she brings multiple dishes with strange combinations that no one eats. And it ends up feeling awkward because she keeps pushing people to try her food, and you're stuck pretending it's not that bad or trying to avoid it altogether. It also feels like a waste of time, effort, money, and especially it's supposed to be a big family meal where we enjoy food together. I just want people to actually look forward to the meal, not feel obligated to pretend they're enjoying her experiments. I didn't think it'd be a big deal to ask her to bring something else. It's not like I'm uninviting her, but maybe I could have handled it differently.
I'm just super curious what other things she's made. If you're willing to expand on a few more, I want to know how bad we're talking here.
Oh, buckle up, because there's a list. Here are some highlights from past family gatherings. We never saw this, by the way.
We never saw these.
This
These
is
are
all
new.
new territory.
Thanksgiving 2019, she made a spicy cranberry sauce that had whole chunks of jalapeno in it.
Oh my god.
Wow. Elevating the flavor profile? She needs to
She
stop watching
insisted
Kitchen
it was
Nightmares,
elevating the flavor profile, but it ended up making people's mouths burn while eating turkey.
dude.
We tried to pair it with other stuff on the plate, but it was a no-go. Christmas 2020, she brought a fusion mac and cheese with wasabi and horseradish mixed in.
Why?
What the fuck?
How do you fuck up macaroni?
Let's just say it was a very unexpected flavor to experience in a traditionally creamy, comforting dish. There were some coughs and watery eyes at the table that night.
I can imagine.
Easter 2021. She made a carrot salad that had shredded carrots, raisins, and sardines.
Mediterranean, my
It
ass.
was based on some Mediterranean recipe, but I'm pretty sure no Mediterranean grandma would approve.
They'd probably kill her.
Last
I'm
Thanksgiving.
convinced she's trying to upset people.
Last
Yup.
Thanksgiving was the infamous cinnamon cardamom stuffing. She wanted it to be warm and aromatic, but it ended up tasting like a holiday candle. The texture was also super dry, and even though she noticed no one was touching it, she blamed on us not appreciating new flavors.
You're right. You're right.
Absolutely correct. She's correct. I don't appreciate those flavors together.
Family barbecue this past summer.
No.
She did a barbecue tofu thing that had an odd vinegar peanut butter sauce. I don't know what cuisine inspired that, but it didn't belong anywhere near a grill. People tried to be polite, but most of it ended up going home with her. So yeah, this isn't just me being picky. She's made some real adventures out of classic dishes, and I'm genuinely nervous for what she's planning with her whole Thanksgiving trio experience.
All right, the Thanksgiving trio experience.
Let her bring it. Oh, we're not reading that.
Let's see. I think we honestly got the gist here. These
We
two
get
feel
the
like
idea.
Yeah. Seems like OP
Yeah.
is kind of in the. It's a soft. You're the asshole. I don't know. I don't know. After hearing those, it's kind of a.
Oh no,
mood
this one,
killer.
Robin. Go ahead.
Excuse me. Update. All right, well, things have escalated fast. Thanks to everyone who offered advice. I tried to compromise, but it's already turning into a whole thing, and Thanksgiving is still a few weeks away. After our last conversation, my sister was being pretty cagey about what she planned to make, so I reached out to my mom, hoping she could help smooth things over. Instead, she got defensive, saying I'm overthinking and that it's just one dish. I told her I wasn't sure it was just one dish anymore, especially after hearing about my sister's grocery haul, including canned oysters and edible glitter. Then, my mom let slip that my sister has been hard at work on some creative menu she's planning as her Thanksgiving surprise. Apparently, she's been telling my family group chat, which I wasn't included in, by the way, that I'm being controlling. That she wants to expand everyone's palate with something truly unique. To top it off, my cousin sent me a screenshot of the group chat where my sister said she's bringing not one, but 3 dishes to Thanksgiving now. She's calling them her Thanksgiving trio experience, complete with their own place settings and little menu cards she's designing. I'm officially panicking because I have no idea what she's planning to serve, and from what I've heard, it's not remotely traditional. At this point, half the family thinks I'm overreacting, while the other half is texting me things like, is she really bringing glittered sweet potatoes? I feel stuck. If I try to control it anymore, I'm the bad guy. But if I don't, Thanksgiving might turn into a tasting event for my sister's avant-garde cooking. So yeah, Thanksgiving is weeks away, but it's already become a family spectacle. I don't know whether to brace myself or just preemptively order pizza. Oh man, I forgot about the glitter too.
Wow.
The
All right.
fucking glitter, man.
The edible glitter.
This is what OP said when she was told to let the sister take charge for the meal. Go ahead.
All right, let's see. I have to admit, that idea is very tempting. Let her take the spotlight with her Thanksgiving trio experience while I sit back and sip on a glass of wine. Sounds like one way to make a memorable holiday, especially if everyone gets to see what I was trying to save them from. It'd be kind of poetic to just lean into the chaos and let her creations be the star of the show, for better or worse. I have a feeling it would definitely be a Thanksgiving to remember, even if I'd have to brace myself for the family reactions. It's like a mix of malicious compliance and hands-off hosting, and I kind of love the idea of just throwing some edible arrangements, a ton of drinks, and calling it a day. Throwing in some, excuse me. And yeah, if it all goes sideways, I'll have plenty of remember that one Thanksgiving stories to pull out in the future. Thanks for the laugh and wild suggestion. This might just be a holiday fantasy, but it's definitely a fun one to think about. She should have done it.
Wow. Yeah, I
She
mean,
should have done it.
Yeah, so that's kind of like the gist of all
Yeah.
that.
Oh boy.
I'd love to read
So go ahead. The last one, the day of, I guess we'll take we'll take turns.
Oh yeah, the final update. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
this. All right, so Thanksgiving is now just a little over 2 weeks away, and somehow things have escalated even further than I thought possible. I thought maybe my sister's Thanksgiving trio experience would be at the peak of the drama, or we would be the peak of the drama. Well, turns out I was wrong. Since the last update, my sister has become fully committed to making her dishes
Oh
the
my
main
God.
attraction. She's
Wow.
been dropping hints in the family group chat, which I'm still not included in, but shout out to my cousin for the screenshots, about how this Thanksgiving will be one to remember and calling it her Thanksgiving debut. She's apparently been referring to herself as the Thanksgiving head chef.
Oh my
And has
god.
hinted that she's bringing some kind of culinary surprise centerpiece that will transform the whole experience.
She's gonna bring
From
a
what I
body.
can piece together, she's planning a main statement dish in addition to her original 3 side dishes. I'm picturing something equally bizarre but on a much larger scale. And honestly, I'm terrified. If her green bean casserole was already pushing it, I can't even imagine what she thinks is worthy of being the centerpiece. Then to make things even weirder, my mom texted me privately and suggested that I step back this year and let my sister shine since she's so excited about her contributions. My mom thinks if we just give her this moment, it'll make her happy and she'll get it out of her system. She even hinted that maybe I should focus on decorations and drinks instead of the main dishes, which feels like an attempt to turn hosting over to my sister without actually saying it. So now I'm left with a choice. Go along with my mom's plan and let my sister essentially hijack Thanksgiving, or keep pushing back and risk a family showdown. I just wanted a nice Thanksgiving with dishes everyone would enjoy, but it seems like I'm either about to hand over the whole meal to her or prepare for some serious drama. Thanksgiving isn't even here yet, and it already feels like a circus. I'm half tempted to just sit back and see what chaos unfolds, but part of me is still worried about subjecting the whole family to whatever artistic statement she has planned.
This is gonna be good, dude.
We have some relevant comments.
Wife of
Oh,
Bath, 1984.
Asking her why she hasn't canceled hosting. I don't know. Do we think that this is worthy to add, or we should just get right to the main?
I'm
juice
eager
here?
to see Thanksgiving
It's
Day.
yeah, we
I
gotta
need-
open the present, man.
All right, we each get one of these here. Here we are, the
All
day before Thanksgiving, and things have continued to spiral. I decided to let my sister move forward with her trio experience, since pushing back more would only make things worse. I thought we had a plan. She'd bring her dishes, and I'd make sure there were plenty of other options to keep the peace. Robin.
This morning, my mom let me know that my sister is now adding a surprise dish to her contributions.
Oh.
She's been very secretive about what it is, which has everyone nervous about her past attempts. My mom thinks it's sweet that my sister is putting in so much effort, but a few other family members are not as optimistic. My cousin texted me privately asking if I had backup food ready, and my dad casually mentioned bringing extra rolls, just in case.
At this point, I've decided to stick with the plan and let her have her moment. I'll still have a few traditional dishes on hand so no one goes hungry. Tomorrow will probably be chaotic, but it should at least make for a memorable holiday. Wish me luck. I'll update after Thanksgiving if anything noteworthy happens.
Looks like
Oh,
that might have
brother.
happened.
Thanksgiving dinner is officially over, and I genuinely don't know where to start.
Oh, man.
I feel like I just lived through a fever dream of culinary chaos and family drama, and I need a moment to breathe before I can even process everything. My cousin and I are heading out for drinks to dissect all of it because, honestly, whatever just happened deserves its own Netflix special. I'll post photos later for when I get home, but for now, let me try to give you the rundown.
Photos.
Oh, God. Are we still trading off each one?
Oh, yeah.
So, my sister showed up earlier than expected, which I should have seen coming. She came in like a storm, carrying not just her 3 dishes, but also this giant platter wrapped in foil,
Oh,
which she
no.
was clearly trying to make it to be a
Oh,
big deal about. Excuse
no.
me. She immediately started rearranging the table, moving my dishes to the side so hers could take center stage. She even brought her own table runner and candles, saying something about setting the mood for a creative dining experience. I decided not to fight her on it because at this point, I just wanted to get through the night without a blow up.
It sounds like she's trying to sell like a stupid,
Yeah.
fancy, like she's watched way too much TV about like culinary shit.
Absolutely.
Her trio experience was,
My experience.
well, let's just say it was everything I feared and more.
Oh,
She started with a
no.
glittery sweet potato mash that somehow managed to taste like a mix of sugar and sand. The glitter wasn't even edible glitter.
What?
It was craft glitter,
Oh!
Oh, my
which I
God.
didn't realize until one of the kids said, "This is crunchy," and I looked closer.
Oh my god!
There was the cranberry and oyster relish.
Oh.
Oyster and cranberries. It looked like someone had spilled jam into clam chowder.
Oh,
And the
fucking
smell
gross.
alone was enough to make me lose my appetite. On Thanksgiving, finally, she brought a pumpkin curry casserole that had raisins in it for some reason, and this weird fishy smell that clung to the air for way too long.
Oh,
But the
I'm
piece de
stunned at the glitter.
resistance. The piece de resistance was her surprise centerpiece dish,
Oh, we haven't even gotten to that. Oh no.
which turned out to be a turkey gelatin mold. She took ground turkey, mixed it with some kind of broth and seasonings, and turned it into a wobbly, translucent mold shaped like a turkey.
That's a crime. That's a war crime.
She should be in prison.
She even garnished it with parsley and cherry tomatoes to make it festive. I wish I was kidding. Dude. The entire table went silent when she unveiled it, except for my cousin, who immediately started coughing to cover up what I'm pretty sure was a laugh.
Oh my god, I still can't get over the glitter, dude. What kind of moron?
That is appalling.
Wow. Okay. All right. What the? Okay. Whew. Things hit their peak when my mom, who has been defending her this entire time, took one bite of the gelatin mold and just froze. She didn't say anything, but you could see the regret on her face. My sister, noticing the lack of enthusiasm, decided to go on this long speech about how Thanksgiving food is too boring and how she's trying to challenge our palates. She even called my hand and mashed potatoes uninspired, which was rich coming from someone serving glitter sand potatoes.
There's a reason why we have this. Why people make the same shit every Thanksgiving. It's because it fucking works. It's because it's all tasty and it's safe. It's comforting. It's
easy.
God damn it! And it's easy. The breaking point came when my aunt, who's usually the peacekeeper, tried the gelatin mold and actually gagged. She tried to be polite about it, but my sister saw her reaction and completely lost it. She started yelling about how nobody in the family supports her and how we're all stuck in the past with our unoriginal food.
Oh no.
She
She's
even
a
accused me of
trailblazer.
sabotaging her dishes by not hyping them up enough to everyone.
In the group chat that you weren't allowed to be in? Sure.
At this point, half the table was trying not to laugh, and the other half was just staring at their plates, probably wondering how we got here.
Oh, wow.
Oh man.
That's so great, man.
My sister ended up storming out of the house, but not before saying something along the lines of, "You'll regret not appreciating my vision when I'm famous." Oh.
Okay, dog.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, Iron Chef.
She left
Whatever,
most of-
Gordon Ramsay.
She left most of her food. Garbage Ramsay. She left most of her food behind, which my cousin and I quietly threw out after dinner. And I feel bad because I'm sure she, really got her feelings hurt, but also like
She needed people to. She needed to know.
She needs people in her life to tell her cooking fucking sucks.
She's got to get better. It's not
Someone has to
impossible.
be honest with her.
Yeah.
Like,
She
really
needs
honest.
people. She needs people in her life to tell her cooking fucking sucks, that she should stop.
She should stop or maybe try something more traditional that people enjoy.
Sorry, I just have to read this message in chat real quick. I like how Zach's been dead silent. Brother, did you just tune in? Like, did you tune in like 30 seconds ago? I'm sorry.
Zach hasn't
I just
spoken
had
once until just
That was
now.
amusing.
He hasn't spoken this entire stream. It's actually
She's been
amazing.
quiet this whole time. I've actually been doing my Zach impression.
Yeah. You got really good at that, man. I'm just saying.
Appreciate that. Yeah, I spent a lot of time with him.
Oh shit! Oh wow.
She left most of her food behind, which my cousin and I quietly threw out after dinner. The rest of the night was actually pretty nice once the tension was gone. My dad's emergency ham was a lifesaver, and everyone agreed that next year we're either going to a restaurant or just skipping Thanksgiving altogether.
So now I'm sitting here wondering how this even became my life. I'll post photos later because you all need to see the turkey gelatin.
No,
mold to
did she
believe
post
it.
photos?
We'll see. But
Yeah,
for
I
now,
think he said he's gonna post photos, man.
I can't wait to see that thing. I'm off to grab a drink or 3 with my cousin to laugh and cry over everything that went down. This Thanksgiving was truly something else, and I don't know whether to feel relieved it's over or brace myself for whatever fresh chaos my sister has planned for next year. Stay tuned for photos. It's going to be worth it. You had better have fucking posted them. I swear to God if they didn't.
Did she chow down herself? I don't understand how it could be this bad without having malfunctioning taste buds.
Damn, she really walked the walk, though. You got to give her some credit for that. She absolutely did. Damn. I mean, yeah, you know what? I'll give her brownie points for that. At least she wasn't, not eating her own damn
The
food.
fact that she genuinely enjoyed the turkey gelatin mold.
Whew. Damn.
That is revolting.
Right, come on, where are they? Oh, please. Oh, wait, and then a few days after that last update? Wait, there it is. Wait, oh no, they haven't seen the turkey gelatin or the sweet potato pictures!
Dude, give us the photos.
No way!
There's no photos. I'm gonna be pissed.
It's
Come
been
back,
like...
come back next week when we finally get our hands on the photos.
No, come on!
Get him
How...
depressed.
What?
Hold on, I'm gonna grab this person's thing and see if I can.
There, yeah. Ooh.
I'm gonna be so upset if there's no pictures.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be furious. This
Honestly,
will be
the mom and the aunt got mad karma though for enabling it so far.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got it was pretty impressive. They both chowed down and regretted that shit. Man, seriously, this is like that safe all over again. Promising the pictures, no pictures. Dude.
Better be pictures.
I'm
Dude,
so
what
upset.
if this whole thing was fake? What if this whole thing was stringed out over a series of days and it was all just one big goof?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. A lot of people will use r/anything really for writing prompt ideas to practice their prose. So it wouldn't surprise me. Weave a fun yarn.
When this comes back, we'll have to really scan to make sure it's not AI generated photos.
Ooh, my God,
Oh, it
we'll
won't be that
have
hard to
to.
tell.
Yeah, it'll be easy, but
Yeah, let's get to the last round of super chats, then end it for the night.
man, that's so disappointing.
That is disappointing,
I
but
think-
Jesus Christ, what a story.
I think
Wow,
we were
though.
at $2 from Silly Cal.
yes.
Money. Thank you for the money. $1.99 from Tiger Lily. Yeah, bo.
Yeah, but
Yeah, bo.
Yeah.
$1.99 from Danielle Joseph. Stop. I'm in a crowded bus and I can't hold my laugh. Just let it out. They'll understand.
can't make us.
Roll Tide.
5 from Trax, the Trash Wizard. OP's sister needs to be sent to the Shadow Realm.
Amen.
Followed by another 2 from Trax. This sister's going to be my next D&D villain.
Oh, that's you know what? Do it. Please do it
Thank
for
you for
real.
the 5 and the 2. Patient Allison with a 3. Get Gordon Ramsay to make a PowerPoint. She would not listen. She'd think she knows better.
Oh, absolutely. she would be that restaurateur that Gordon goes
She'd
to
call
try and
Gordon
help
Ramsay
out.
old-fashioned.
Yeah, call him old fashioned. Or oh, what does he know? Here's what he's talking about. One of those people that
With
asks
your
him to show up.
complimenting flavors.
Oh, dude, he'd probably vomit.
What with your
at the
taste?
gelatin, man. Oh, the fucking. It's so. You know what? Gordon would probably kill her for the glitter thing.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause
Oh
that's
my
just a
God.
health
Yeah, is that
hazard.
even
That's just
safe
straight up a
to
health
consume?
hazard. No, it's a
No,
health
that's
hazard.
just plastic, dude. It's just fucking plastic that kids are
Oh,
eating at the dinner
yum.
table, dude. That one should
They're
have.
eating
I have credit cards in my
Microplastics.
blood.
That one should have earned her at the very least that's not cool. That's dangerous. What the fuck are you feeding us
Yeah.
plastic
Yeah.
flakes for, dog? That's not funny. What the hell?
Yeah, I would genuinely be upset. I would actually be like, are you trying to kill us?
What are you? Why am I eating this? I would be so mad. I'd be really upset if I found out someone fed me real glitter.
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely
dude.
maddening. We got 2 from Alex. Need to show this to my partner. Y'all did great. Well, thank you. These stories aren't ours, but we did really work really hard to find them.
We did really, we did a great job reading.
We
them.
work so hard here at MK.
And
We
finally, the 5 from Brandon. Wasn't expecting to tune into this episode of Kitchen Nightmares. This was
Right.
that one uncut or unreleased episode. No kidding. And then Lady Lucifer with the 1. Thank you so much. And with that, gang, we're wrapped up.
We're wrapped up like presents.
We're wrapped up like presents.
Merry Christmas.
You know, but does anybody have any last words for the day, though? Any last words to impart upon our dear chat?
Yeah, I would say don't put craft glitter in your food.
Yeah.
Really? That's what you took from that story?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. No, I could see what you're saying. I see where you're coming from. Well, I have no last words because I'm stupid.
Robin?
Roll Tide. There goes the chat. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Can we just get a big roll tide in chat to end the stream? We'll see you guys next week. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, everyone. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide,
Tide.
brother. Roll Tide. Roll Tide. I fucking hate that. That's that phrase now. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.